Reese.
Sarge.
Chantry.
Sarge.
Not yet.
Big B.
Not yet.
Well, I guess we'll wait for Reese.
Alright, sorry, I gotta make a little change, so this is good that Reese
I
is
got
here,
it.
because I gotta change my map.
We're not gonna wear these all night.
No.
It's so warm. It's already so warm.
It's great, though.
It is.
This is I'm gonna go out and snow blow. Because I go out and use a snow blower and like everyone that drives by is like, the hell? You know?
Is that yarn?
Okay, so
No, it's a beard.
let's see.
It's a glorious beard.
Aye! Okay.
For the glory of the Hawk.
Yep, movie.
Okay.
Get used to that.
I mean, I peaked years ago, so.
In high school.
Let's see. That was gonna be a 10. That's gonna be a...
Alright.
We're getting foreheads. Come on.
Well, I guess we'll wait for Reese. We
The
can
forehead is
welcome
Reese
everyone to the
is
channel.
here.
Hi, Reese.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hey. Welcome to the channel, everybody. It's the same channel, just a different campaign.
Very odd.
The Dallin Show.
Strange.
Yeah.
This is the song.
We're at the end of our Broken Spear campaign, and we just wanted to make sure we do it right with the big session. So, in the meantime, we're going to have a bunch of little side adventures with the Rollins Battalion.
Yeah. Dallin's going to be running a few games.
Yep.
Guest GMing. And
Preston
so
will
is
run a
Preston.
And then we'll have our big finale.
We're going to have a big Saturday finale in 3 weeks.
Right, I need to
Potentially.
run that by my wife still.
Uh-huh.
I will.
So, most
Tomorrow.
likely-
You mean inform her that it's happening and deal with the consequences later.
Let's see.
Invasion
Alright,
Day.
equipment. There it is.
Good to go? Everybody ready?
Almost.
It's not that easy.
Sorry, I
No,
got
I want to take a drink, but I can't.
I gotta kill the
This was a bad
animal.
choice.
You pull it down.
But that ruins the illusion.
Yeah, because no one knows. That this
Yeah,
is-
no, this is not. This is totally real. This is a totally real beard.
It's a real beard.
Displacement.
Don't look at me.
I really love your beards.
Thank you.
And then equip, and then...
It does ruin the illusion because I saw that you took your drink.
I know.
Okay.
I thought it was
Good.
totally real.
Dex 14, back to normal. 50
You're a
points.
phony.
I'm just looking at you chewing.
I appreciate the dedication
You know
to
what?
the character.
We're only like 3 or 4 minutes dedicated. 'Cause I'm already like,
Woo! Yeah.
you're a phony.
The hat will stay on. The beard will come off though. They are separatable.
Perfect.
God, where'd you get those?
Someone from my work made them for me.
Knitted nice. Yeah. So
That's so great.
they are handmade.
Alright, you guys ready?
She
Let's
make
do this.
more if you
Alright.
want 'em.
Alright. So,
Everyone
you guys have been an adventuring party for a solid 6 months. You've
It's been a good
encountered-
6 months.
I mean, it's about 6 months of growth right there.
Yeah, sounds about right. You've encountered many monsters, beasts, and evils across Faerun, and you've gained notoriety across the Sword Coast as a group of adventurers that can get the job done. You've proven your QA team. Yes. You've
We're the,
proven your
we're
worth.
the QA team?
We're the
Okay.
You ask questions and we give you answers.
Our quality is assured.
Alright, you've proven your worth to several lords, ladies, and commoners, and recently your fame has gained you the pleasure of working with rich benefactors. So, for this adventure, you've been contracted by the wealthy Lord Abraxas. He has commissioned your group to retrieve a fabled green emerald called the Eye of Ostra. This emerald has been lost to history, and it's essentially been reduced to a fable. Just a myth. But Abraxas has come into some information that would lead him to believe that it is real. And he may have the location. So he sent you to investigate the site where he believes the emerald may reside. So he's given you each 100 gold up front, so you can add 100 gold to your
Ooh.
Did we have any?
sheets.
What was the...
Did we have any
Yeah, I think you had 100
Emerald
already.
again?
The Eye of
Eye of
Ostra.
Ostra.
Alright.
O-S-T-R-A.
The Eye of Ostrich.
Yes.
The ostrich.
The ostrich's eye.
And he's also promised you 500 gold each when you return his emerald. You're allowed to
Okay,
keep...
so it's an emerald. Okay, sorry,
Yes,
I missed
yes,
that
it's a
part.
green emerald. You're allowed to keep any treasure that you find, as long as you return the emerald to him.
I have a lot of dwarven knowledge, a lot of knowledge on gems and the like. How much is this eye worth?
You, being that it's more of like a myth, you don't even know that it's necessarily true, like that it's actually going to be there. You're kind of just like, it's free money. I'm going to go do what this guy wants and get out of here.
I'm not saying that to be like, hey, let's double cross this guy or anything. I'm just curious to see if we're getting a good compensation or not.
Sure. You think based on the way that the name sounds, maybe it's elvish in nature, so you probably don't even care about it that much anymore.
Ugh, elves can't make good gems. No offense, lad.
Perfect. So you've gathered your supplies. You have enough rations for your journey, and your ragtag group of heroes sets out on the road to recover the Eye of Ostra.
All right, everyone, get into formation. We want to do this right.
You've been armed with a map of the Sword Coast, and he's giving you information that you need to be going to the Forest of Tethir at the very southern tip of the Sword Coast.
Can it be like one of those? It's a wrist guard thing, but I pull out the thing that's the map inside of it, so I'm armed with the map.
It unrolls from your arm.
You guys don't realize that I am super excited to be in this player chair right now.
I know. Look what you've unleashed on the world.
Lord Abraxas has informed you that deep within the forest, there's an outpost. The outpost has been used by a group of historians and archaeologists as a home base as they further explore the forest. He has a contact named Vesrin, who sent word that they may have information on the emerald, and Vesrin should be able to provide you further information when you arrive. We'll kind of fast forward your journey to Tethir, and you are on the outside of the forest, making camp one last time, getting a good meal, a good night's rest, before you enter into the woods. So, as you sit around the fire outside of the edge of the forest on the road, go ahead and introduce your characters. If you want to give your class, maybe just like a quick backstory for anybody who's watching.
I'll go ahead and start just because I am the leader of the group. So the dwarf sitting at the fire, making sure that everybody is doing their duties as he watches a slow cooking pot boil, is stout. He's not tall for a dwarf. He's kind of the shorter of the two dwarves in the party, but he's the older brother, and he's got a lot of battle scars on him. He's got this kind of hard look in his eye, and he always looks ready for a fight. And he always looks ready to jump into a fight, and kind of he's just very brash and bold. The beard is not. You already took it off? How dare you?
I was eating.
The beard's not red like here. It's actually black, and it is set in kind of that three big braids, and each braid has one of those caps on the end of it, and they're just kind of iron caps. And then he's got this bronze belt buckle that has the symbol of the Bronze Battalion on it, which we haven't quite figured out yet.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be awesome though. And beyond that, Turgan Steelshatter is a fighter, and he's a kind of a backline fighter. He's kind of likes to lead from the back and make sure that his people are doing what they want, or what he wants.
What they should.
What they should.
Perfect.
Sitting next to him at the table is his brother Durgan Steelshatter, taller of the two.
Big
not
D.
not necessarily as stocky,
Shorty.
but kind of
Shorty and Big T.
kind of seems bigger. He's wearing full plate armor. He's got a tower shield that is pretty much taller than he is. Actually, it's about as tall as like the average human, roughly. It's a big boy, big tower shield.
Is it called the Big Boy?
Big boy. I haven't named it yet. It probably has a name.
Name it Thick Boy.
I mean, it's a heirloom.
He's a life cleric. It's kind of not a faraway look in his eyes, but he's always looks like he's contemplating something. And he's always paying attention, but he's kind of quiet. Sits off the backside. Basically,
Turgan's loud enough for both of them.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and his one of his on his beard, he's got a big jewelry ring around it, and that's where his symbol is. His
Holy symbol?
His
For
iron
the-
ingot.
Oh, does it? I thought that was the holy symbol.
Bronze Battalion.
No, it's the Bronze Battalion.
Okay.
Which is holy.
The holy symbol actually is he's got a basically a staff with a hammerhead on the top of it, and it's kind of ornate on both sides of that, and it's actually the symbol of Eldath, the goddess of life.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. I am Anya Darksong, an elf, as I'm wont to play. 6'3", silver hair, light blue eyes.
Skinny as a rail.
Hey, I've got like a 10 strength.
Look,
I'm strong for
all
an
we're
elf.
saying is you need some meat on those bones. Like
more mead!
literally meat. Eat at least one piece of meat.
But I have this very dainty bread from Quel'Thalas. It's very filling. Anyway, I'm an urban bounty hunter. I was banished from my homeland for theft, and my punishment was to live in exile for 33 years and basically bring other thieves to justice before I was going to be allowed to come home. And along the way in my adventures recently met the other members of the Bronze Battalion. I am a blade singer, so it's a melee wizard that's unique to elves, and it's kind of a acrobatic dexterity based, as I'm also want to play.
Mm-hmm. Playing to type.
Yeah. Except for instead of my fists, I'm primarily, I built pretty much the whole character around this one spell. It's called Shadow Blade, which essentially lets me summon a magical kind of dark purple energy blade. Think purple lightsaber ish, but maybe not that clean.
Like the dark saber, maybe. If you've
Yeah,
ever seen
maybe
that movie.
a little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit. But I'm
A little
thinking
more
a little
like
more,
jaggedy.
a little more flamey than lightningy.
Like a Kylo dark saber.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gotta keep that Star Wars.
so yeah, I'm pretty, I'm fairly soft spoken.
He says he's pretty.
I am pretty because I'm an elf.
This is going to be a non-stop thing.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry, I mean,
like-
dwarves and elves don't necessarily get along.
I have no charisma, but I'm very intelligent and dexterous. So I tend to keep to myself a little bit, but I'm not stern or what's the word I'm looking for? Brooding so much as just quiet confidence.
So how old are you as an elf? Like
54.
so pretty young.
So
Pretty young.
You're basically like still a teenager,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah, early 20s type of deal.
Yeah.
Just out of diapers.
Yeah. So that's me.
Cool. Well, Eliza Bathory, she is a Fearbog. She's a level 8 cleric of the Death Domain, specifically.
For those who don't know, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
What is a
Fear.
furball?
Think of it as a Ogier. If
human.
you've read Wheel of Time,
Yes.
Ogier. They're very large,
giantish.
very like they usually range between 7 to 8 feet tall. They're usually anywhere from 250 to 300 something pounds. They're just big, thick creatures. Wherever there's like a cow, like everywhere there's like a thicker part of their skin that's kind of a pinkish hue, like very kind of like.
Is there any distinguishing features, ears, tusks?
Yeah, they've got
like that, or-
like think of them as like a fawn in the sense of like the ears, the way that they kind of like have little tufts of hair, and their nose is very kind of cow-like. Like
Yeah.
that's the best
Comes
thing.
out
It's like
flat.
it's kind of a flat, broad nose. For at least for a lot of the males and the females, they don't really have a whole lot about it, but. I found a cool picture online that I like, so
I
we're
like
taking
Avatar.
liberties there. So, she is obviously female. She's got pale gold eyes. She has lavender bluish skin with the pinkish tones wherever those, like on her nose and other places. She is 125 years of age.
Blue elf.
And so we're kind of like a blue elf, yeah. And she is 7 feet 2 inches tall. Her faith is with the Raven Queen, who she had basically, in solidarity, gave her service to her after becoming somewhat of a haunted one, after coming in contact with some really dark magics. And so the Raven Queen, in order to prevent her from becoming a service to this other being, she instead kind of went in service of the Raven Queen for kind of protection from this this other necromantic.
Do your ears go up, or do they kind of floppy down?
I would say it's based on my emotion.
Motion?
Like
Okay.
if I'm happy, if I'm sad.
Mhm.
She's kind of the same thing. She doesn't have very high charisma. She kind of states things as is. She's used to being in the woods and talking to the animals and the creatures and the plants, and just kind of being in unison with nature. And then when she's with
the
people,
most charismatic of us, I think.
she gets in trouble. Reese might too. Yeah.
Sorcerer, never mind.
I'll say things as they are. Like if these two are fighting between them, I'll be like, yeah, he's right. You're skinny. Like,
I'll usually just smile and nod.
That's one more point in my corner.
that's pretty much, or like just those kind of conversations. Like she's, but again, the same kind of thing where she's very intelligent, but she's not. She doesn't have very good social graces. So. And
She's not big on social graces.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, this is how it is, and
That's a bad country joke.
so
Whack.
I mean,
Disadvantage on your next roll.
Reese, what about your character?
I am playing the Grange. He is a tiefling that was raised in a cat house. Yes,
Wow.
that type of cat house.
Lots of cats.
He is all charisma and
That's how he just
all
describes
sweet talking.
Is his last name Vitatori?
No,
Sounds like
last name
a
is
sorcerer I used to play.
Sorry, go on.
So Soup
Sorry, you
likes
cut
to
out.
chat and visit. Decently carefree, but kind of at an arm's length. Lots of friends, but not very many close friends.
Cool. So sociopath.
Also,
He's a
does
bit skinny,
not
too.
have any issues with nudity. Quite a bit.
Great.
So I missed that one.
This is an all ages show.
He said he doesn't care about nudity.
So he's Thornock.
Perfect. All right. Anything else anybody wants to add? All right.
No,
I was
I'll
gonna
say
say
that.
something, but
While I guess while everybody's doing their
Don't worry, I mean,
It'll all
I'm sure it'll all
come
come out as we
while
fight.
these guys are at the thing, I'll be over just kind of talking absent-mindedly to the nearby flora and fauna and just letting them know thank you for letting us passage and basically just kind of like
You think that they're like nodding back to you, but it's probably just the wind. But they're kind of doing a little.
Okay.
Cool. All right. What? Can you give me your passive perception scores real quick?
Yeah.
14.
14.
15.
15.
13.
Okay. So you, as everyone's kind of chatting and having a good time, you're kind of stoic, making sure everybody's, doing what you want.
I'm prepping the night shifts in my head,
kinda-
like the watch.
Exactly, and you hear kind of like a crunching, like something's coming out of the woods. Roll me a perception check.
That's only a 10.
Okay. So you can't really make out too much of the details of what you're hearing, but kind of a crunching noise. It sounds like maybe footsteps, and it first starts out maybe a few, and then it sounds like maybe there's a lot of people heading your way.
Where are we right now?
Oh, you guys would be like on the outside of the forest,
So
right where this cookie thing is.
show this to Reese. This is the character we got for him.
You're making camp
Or
here.
just I'm gonna put you
You wanna get a
Here's
campfire?
Here's a little campfire for you.
Okay. We actually have
actually
a
have
we have
one.
a
Okay,
campfire.
use the actual
Yep.
campfire.
So this is your character right now.
Shield.
Taller than you.
I'm good with it.
6'3".
Yeah.
It's not tall.
So I'll everybody's kind of chattering, and I'll raise my hand up. Actually, I'll raise this hand up, and I'll go, "We got company, lads." And then I'll spin around and I'll pull out just the hand crossbow. The big crossbow's on my back, but I'll pull out the hand one and aim it directly at where I heard the sound. And I've got my dagger in my other hand.
Cool. What is everybody else doing?
I don't want to cast a spell just yet.
Can I see?
I've got limited resources.
Can I see what they're like? Where he's looking? Is there any indication from where I'm at?
Roll a
Switch you in.
perception check.
Brother, what do you
Nope,
see?
that's a 3 plus 4.
As I stand up and
It is
and
pitch black, and your campfire is really not helping
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
kind of illuminating a few feet out, but anything
not
beyond
sure.
your campfire is kind of.
I'm hearing
just
a lot of
dark.
footsteps, but I'm not seeing much.
I'm going to.
I want to make a perception check.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna do my.
Everybody can make a perception check.
No.
I'm gonna
You're
do-
all aware now of what's going on.
I'm gonna do my Firbolg fade away step
13.
Okay,
and just.
so you're invisible.
only an 8.
8. What'd you say?
13.
13. Reese, what's your
I just
perception?
put my hood up, which gives me that kind of
And shimmery.
displacement effect.
Chantry, you have your perception?
It's a 4.
Can I roll another one, or
We're gonna go off of your
Okay.
score as the highest, so you have 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys kind of start getting ready for what seems to be maybe a combat, you've got your weapons drawn, you're invisible, you're kind of displacing. You see a few humans kind of step out, and then you notice a cart behind them, and it looks like a tradesman's cart. There's like a tarp over the back. You can see probably barrels and crates.
I'd like to
inside
try and
there.
sneak up to it and see if I
Sure.
can see inside
Yeah,
of it or anything like to get
roll
like.
stealth.
hold there, hold up for that wagon.
You hear it kind of stop and the marching.
That's a 4. Because I have
you
disadvantage because of my armor.
step into
You
a,
hear me like ching 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 ching.
you step into a pile of leaves and then kind of everybody looks over.
I hold still.
The merchant on the cart, as they now kind of get closer to where you are and the campfire illuminates everybody, seems to be an old woman actually, and she's got about 10 men with her patrolling her cart. She's kind of looks like she has arthritis on like every joint, and she's sipping from a wine pouch.
Who are you, stranger?
Her name's Smera.
Smera.
Yeah, S-M-E-R-A.
I say,
Don't find folks out here too often.
Human, or
Yeah, she's
okay.
Imagine like a dead spider. You know how like they curl up, but that on like a human that's still alive somehow. She's just like super crunched and old.
Yeah, knobby, bony.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Like probably could be a witch, but she's a human and just.
I say to Sarge,
Witch!
hey,
She is not too far from the Raven Queen.
I say, ask her if she knows Vesser.
I'm getting to that. Do you know, veteran? By chance?
I don't recall a name of that sort.
We're going to CERN. Tessern. Right?
Tathir?
Tathir.
Yeah, this is the force.
I wrote that down
Tathir,
wrong.
you're here.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet someone around these parts.
You must be talking about the outpost in the woods.
Yeah. Do you know where it is?
It's about 2 days journey from here. I just came from there myself.
Really? And what do you do? I say idly, using my dagger to point at her and the guards.
She notices, and the guards kind of stand at attention. She relays to you. Basically, she's a trader and trades person, not trader. Has been contracted by this outpost to bring supplies in from Moran, which is the closest city to the forest. So she's bringing in food, water, mining supplies, just anything that they're after.
I want to roll an an insight check, because the wagon looks awful full for someone who just was supposed to drop off supplies.
Roll that.
That is a 22.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah, so do you ask her anything with that, or just
I do-
wanna know
do.
more about it?
Yeah, well, I kind of want to get her general demeanor, like if she's trying to hide something, if it's hard to tell if she is.
She doesn't seem to be hiding anything. She seems a little disappointed, if anything.
Okay. I wouldn't suspect that someone with so many supplies in their wagon had just come from a drop off.
Ah, right. Well, I got there with the supplies, and they actually turned me away. Something about quarantine, and they were closed. They told me to go away.
Really?
So at this point, Durgan speaks up, kind of steps up next to. What kind of quarantine are you talking about?
I didn't get too close. The guards wouldn't let me into the city, into the outpost.
I'm gonna pull out my.
I've been a few times before, and they've been doing some excavations, and they got excited a few weeks ago about some temple they had found.
Do you know if there's any sick or
Sorry.
if there's any sick people being reported?
Yeah, that's why they turned me away. They're sick. They didn't want me to contract the disease, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we're definitely heading there now.
I'm gonna pull my broom out, but not very like stealthily. I'm still invisible. I'm like brush the brush underneath me. I'm like get up on it.
You picked up the flying broom.
Yeah.
So there's just a broom floating in the corner. Okay.
All right.
Everyone looks. They know you're there. Also,
being
since you
stealthy.
rolled really well on that insight check,
Mm-hmm.
you also notice that the guards seem a little scared for people who appear to be battle-hardened, tough guys.
All right. So you said there was a temple that they uncovered. Did they tell you anything more about it?
No, it's I've never seen it. They just told me they found it. Everyone was excited. That was about it.
All right. So I'm going to put my weapons away, and I'm going to reach into a side pouch as I approach the caravan. And I walk right up to the crone, right past the guards, not caring if they give me any sidelong looks. And I'll pull out this tiny, small, bronze, not a coin, like a tin coin, almost like, but not a tin coin, a bronze coin. And it's got our symbol on it. And I'll hand it to her and I'll say, "For your troubles, coming all this way. If you ever need," and I look at the other guards and I say, "superior fighting forces, we'll be there."
She kind of. All right, thank you.
She hears me snicker from well.
She's like, well, best be on my way. Wouldn't want to be too close to these woods at night, and I gotta get as far as I can away.
Of course, we won't delay you any longer.
What was that, Reese?
Why is that? Why do we need to get out of the woods?
Oh, it's a scary place to be at night. Seems like the trees like to talk.
Freaking hard wild.
Like I said, inferior soldiers.
What do they say? Anything interesting?
Oh, they say lots of
Oh,
things.
mainly just whispers.
I will turn around and I pull the dagger out and point it at the broom. And I go, "Eliza, put that broom to some good use instead of just standing there."
I drop my illusion.
I'll put the knife back and go,
Well,
"On your way."
on our way. And she hurriedly gets her stuff moving again. The guards march on with her.
Goodbye.
Can never be too careful. The Lord's light be with you. She shouts as she keeps going.
Yeah, and if you guys as well, which lord is she talking about? I'm not sure.
I do not know either. There are so many.
I mean, you're the one who would know.
I know one.
That you knew all of them.
No.
Perfect.
All right. Same shifts as normal. You sleep first until you get your 4 hours, and then I guess we have to deal with you. So Durgan, first shift.
I'll just be practicing my sword forms.
Second shift, I can count on you, can't I?
As much as anyone.
I'll take third, and you can take fourth.
All right, perfect. Let's just get.
And then I always let the sorcerer sleep because gods know I can't control him anyway.
Let's get.
No one can.
Does he sleep in the buff?
Yep.
Let's get some perception checks. So
I do.
you
I
were
sleep
first?
naked.
No, I was last.
You're last. You're first.
Yep.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
14.
I promptly get naked and go to sleep.
You don't notice anything coming up. Just normal wood sounds, like a barn owl or some sort of hooting, and maybe a slight howl off in the distance, but nothing.
Standard spirit Halloween store spooky noises.
Exactly.
2.
All right, you're up.
I rolled a total of 9.
Just quiet. Just bugs chirping.
I talked to the plants.
Even though I don't see anything, I'm like full on shield at the ready.
Like when you're done with your shift, there's like a small circle where your shield is worn in the front
Yep.
already. I got an 18 for my shift.
15. You get a little spooked. You don't see anything, but it seems like something's watching you, but you can't make out any details.
There's like 3 times during the night where I stand up to go run
so
off
many
and at
yellow,
something, and then I
yellow
just,
eyes in the
all right,
trees.
all right. I guess I could stay here for another, because I'm not scared of nothing. At least that's what I say when I wake up the elf.
I got. You said perception.
Yeah.
So 13.
Yeah, nothing seems to be bugging you guys. Just a lot of creepy noises, and of course, having that interaction has you a little uneasy, but morning comes and you guys are safe.
What was the name of this place we're going to again?
The Forest of Kathir. Oh, the outpost didn't
Yeah.
have a name. Just the outpost.
The outpost
That's
in
all
the
that you
forest of
gleaned.
Kathir.
Alright. I'm sure there's probably only one.
Okay.
Alright, morning comes. I'm assuming you want to begin your journey into the forest.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, so as you enter the forest, it's a green, earthy forest. The trees have massive trunks, and most of the trees tower almost out of view as they stretch towards the sky. You see various types of cedar, maple, oak, pine, but they're just massive versions of each of those. There's lots of varieties of ivy and berry bushes around, and you can hear a stream running somewhere off in the woods. The trees blot out. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I kind of say mostly to myself I haven't seen such magnificent trees since I left my homeland.
I could stand to see a few less myself.
Never much trusted the trees.
Well, they're quite pleasant if you speak to them.
They always like to creep into the tunnels.
The trees blot out the sun, so it's kind of hard to tell as you travel through
Dark vision.
what time of
Same.
day it
Yeah.
is. You can make out details and everything, but it's gonna be hard to make out what time of day it is, how long you've been traveling. You don't have very many shadows or sunlight to go off of. It's pretty much always dark except for where the sun kind of will break through and just have like a ray cast onto a rock or whatever. Yeah.
So, as we're going along, as I see like small squirrels and other things, I'll be just kind of quietly interacting with them. And as a fearbog, I can't understand them, but I can roll with advantage to try and influence them.
Okay.
And I basically just want to be like watching for, like changes in their behavior, if they become more hostile or that kind of
Sure.
stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
I just basically want to say, make sure that we're on the right path. Like, have you seen humans? Like, can you tell me where they are? Or like.
Yeah. They seem to like nod, like yeah, I'll let you know. But
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
you can't really know for sure since they can't really communicate to you. But
Yeah.
So-
you get the feeling they'll let you know.
So standard marching order, by the way. We've got these two up front.
Okay.
And then we've got our wizard, or our sorcerer rather, and cleric in the next line, and then I take the back.
Perfect.
And I think at this point, because of the old crone's like warnings, I've got my full heavy crossbow out, my double-sided heavy.
Perfect. All right, so
Stay
it's
on your
going to
toes,
be
lads.
a 2-day journey to the outpost. So we'll just kind of do a little bit of hand waving over this. So if you guys want to just go ahead and make a round of perception checks again, and or survival, perception or survival, whatever works better for you.
Natural one either way.
Well,
You're an elf who's not in touch with these woods.
You're
from another place.
I'm too intent on practicing my sword forms.
Yeah.
13 for
Not
me.
paying attention.
17 for me.
17. Okay, so you noticed with your check, every now and again you'll hear in the woods next to you. So something is nearby, but hasn't made itself known yet.
Okay. I do relay that to keep an ear open. There's something out.
Don't worry, I got both open today.
My ears are always open.
Put the horn in one of my ears.
Yours are like.
So we'll say you've marched on for a day. You've made decent progress. What you think is a day, you're pretty tired. You
Yeah.
make camp for the night.
Yep.
We'll say that those perception rolls are good enough for the night. You guys are okay. Nothing bugs you other than blinking eyes in the trees and
And bugs.
bugs and
Damn mosquitoes.
exactly.
For all the trees that we cut down and stuff for firewood or like whatever we're gathering, I will apologize to the tree.
Every time I roll my eyes. Every time.
You must respect the life and death, or what is the point of being alive?
I just put my hand on her shoulder and
Perfect. All right, so dawn comes again, and you continue your journey, walking. I'm assuming in the same marching order.
Yep.
Yeah.
This time, I'll give you a round of advantage since you know that something is nearby. I'll give you advantage on perception or survival.
That is a critical hit on perception. Total of 25.
Beautiful.
These dice are not christening very well.
Stubborn.
Alright, so 25 is our highest.
I'm overly confident.
Perfect.
I'm not paying attention.
So you
As per usual.
you notice off in the distance, you hear that same thing. But you see this time a wolf figure kind of standing in the bushes, and then another wolf figure, another wolf figure.
Hold up,
They
lads.
notice that you notice them, and they kind of just stay there.
Hold up, everybody. And I kind of crank back on the crossbow, but I don't raise it up quite yet. And I just
They
wait.
kind of dig in a little bit.
I'm just waiting. Like, if anything, I'm not gonna make the first move in this.
Would you like me to talk to them?
Oh yeah, you can do that, can't you?
Well, they can't talk back, but I can try.
By all means.
I mean,
You
anyone
get-
can
you
talk
said
to
you get
anything.
advantage when you
Just advantage.
Okay.
I
just roll a persuasion, I guess.
screw that
So-
dice. That dice give me 7s and 4s. That
And
one's
advantage, obviously.
Advantage, so that's a 6. And a 4, that one sucks too. God.
Chris in the dice.
So this is with charisma?
Yeah. Or animal handling.
That's
Either
still
one of those.
4.
Okay.
Animal handling is going to be +4, so that'll be 8.
Okay. So what do you tell? What do you tell them?
I reach out and I go, "Hi, I don't know many of your kind here. Are we intruding on your space?
They kind of their hackles kind of come up.
I don't think they like us."
All right, lads. Everyone ready?
Always.
Yep.
Okay.
They trot off.
They trot off.
Yeah.
Like right, like oh.
Continue.
Moving on.
As you continue on, though, you notice them following you and pretending to be like they're hiding, but they're making themselves
They're
known.
failing their stealth check.
Yeah.
That was intense.
And they're trailing maybe a good 50, 60 feet behind.
Scavengers. We should be to the outpost soon, though, and then we'll be out of these damn woods.
Perfect. So, as you approach, you notice that the forest is kind of opening up a little bit. Looks man done, like they were chopping down trees to make way. The path is a lot more clear now. It's not, you don't have to rely on your tracking skills, and it's open. You arrive. The little gates there are actually going to be really tall walls, so just use your imagination. But as you arrive, you notice there's kind of smoldering and smoke billowing. The timber walls appear to be torn in several places. You notice gaps where maybe it had been kind of busted open a little bit. And if you'd like, you can kind of see through. So if you
Yeah,
want to go up and make,
I would like to. I would
okay,
like
go
to
make
hear
an
it.
investigation check.
I'll be right there with you.
It's a 1 for my investigation. Everything looks fine.
It's in
lads.
trouble. That's about it. Something happened.
Now, is this just what we can see from outside the gate?
Yeah, so like it looks like something or someone had kind of broken through, so there's like a splintered section you can kind of peek your head in.
So as soon as I see that there was trouble, because I failed my investigation, I go, "Someone needs our help!" And then I'll kick through like the wood and like trying to like break through it as I
Yeah.
like shove my way inside.
Do strength test check. Let's do strength check.
Or athletics?
I'm gonna
Yeah, or athletics, whatever works better.
I'm gonna get on my.
That's only a 9.
That's okay. It's
Enough.
wood.
It
Kick
yeah.
through.
I'm gonna get on my broom and try and get a better visual of what's going on.
Okay, I'll give you advantage on your.
You really have
We'll do
It's not
investigation on
blind
this
break.
one.
It's not gonna help. Yep.
It really does have a flying
I
broom.
went out. That one was a 9.
The wonder is I had it. I almost took it.
Spirit Halloween indeed.
And
Natural 20.
perception or investigation?
Let's do investigation for this because you're trying to make
I'm gonna
out
squeeze
details.
in
13
through the
total.
thing as well.
13. From your height,
You gave a heavy sigh first.
you can see that there's smoke rising. From where you are, what it looks like is something has come through here and trashed the place.
Okay.
What would have been like tables and chairs and stuff was all just trashed everywhere. There's wood.
So is
splintered.
it like a ravine, or was it more of like just?
It's kind of just chaos
Just chaos?
everywhere.
Okay, I'll come down and relay that information.
You
It
notice
seems there's
bed rolls and things like that. It looks like it was kind of like an outdoor living situation, but you did notice a structure, maybe a storage shed.
There
kind
seems
of
to be
off
a
the floor.
structure ahead. There's chaos throughout. I don't see any semblance of what's going on. But,
Um,
Can you see inside the tower?
with Anya's, that's pronunciation.
Anya.
Okay, Anya, with her roll,
Because-
Anya West.
you
Little
actually
Land.
notice dead bodies on
Little
the
Land.
outside of the outpost.
Okay.
Looks like they were running away from something.
Okay, I just say something's been through here and taking people out. They were trying to flee.
You also notice with your roll, there's a path that kind of leads off to the right, or my right, that looks not like it was carved out or anything, but that had just been worn down from people traveling that way quite a bit. So that catches your eye as well.
Okay. Saying there's a path off to the right. I don't know if something came from there or people ran that way, but we have to investigate.
Durgan, check the dead.
And
And then
there
we'll
are
head down the
there are
path.
bodies.
They're on the outside, yeah. There's we'll say like 3 bodies that you notice. Also, with your height, you notice that there's fire on that storage shed on the top. I don't have a sticky thing, but you can just pretend that there's fire going on there.
Put it on the chimney.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up to the closest body and
Okay.
do a medicine check.
Yeah.
See if I can tell like maybe how long he's been dead for.
Sure.
What killed him?
Yeah. 16.
So it looks like they've been dead for maybe 2 or 3 days. It's been a little while since.
They're all starting to bloat.
Well, let's see. So we'll say you've been traveling for 4 days. So we'll say 3 days.
3 days.
They've been dead. Yeah. They've kind of
Stenches.
gotten nasty looking. You notice that they have bite marks on them, and they seem to be their bodies were kind of thrashed.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be like wolf bite marks, though. This doesn't look like an animal.
Seems like something attacked him. There's teeth marks all over him.
I want to use.
I could have told you that something attacked him.
I'm gonna cast detect magic. Okay. This is using my pure bolt magic, and I want to look around.
give me strength.
Because once he starts talking about these things, I'm gonna try and do detect magic
What
and
I
see if I
mean
can see
is-
anything.
What's the range of it?
It's not an animal.
Detect magic.
Those wolves are crazy. They're starting to bark at us.
It's within me in 30 feet, and I would be just kind of going back and forth and back and forth, and it's up for 10 minutes.
You don't notice anything magical.
Okay. I don't indicate any magical uses here. Implements. Seems okay.
Well, you guys.
How long has this shed been burning for? Is it just like a smoldering ruin now, or is
The
it?
shed is still intact itself. It looks like the roof is on fire, so maybe it's been pretty recent that this has happened.
Let's see what they got in the shed. Maybe that'll give us some clues.
Do you want to put it out first?
I mean, that would be probably.
I'm
Let
gonna.
me go in first.
All right.
I want to stealth in.
No stuff.
You know.
Are you gonna lead then, or do you?
Oh,
want
I'm full on clomping my way over there, plating everything.
Well, I'll just go whichever way he doesn't.
Okay.
Which way are you going?
I'm going right into the center of it.
I'm kind of circle around over here and try.
Who has the higher dex?
Before you guys go, I am going to use a sorcery point and stone skin on both of you.
Perfect.
What
Thanks.
does that
What does
do?
that
So
do?
that gives you AC bonus.
Gives you resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Sweet.
Once again, you managed to do some sort of resistance to. Never mind. I'm good.
So you're dexier, so I'm gonna say you're gonna get there quicker. You're kind of
Okay.
stomping and trudging. You get up there, and we'll say there's a window on the side that you can peer through if you want to
Okay.
take a look.
Should I make a stealth check?
Yeah, make a stealth check for me.
Because you'd be able to
17.
like Naruto run up
Yeah.
to it and
No problem.
We did not detect anyone. No one was still amongst the living, right?
no, they were all dead.
They were all
They've
completely
all been
dead.
dead for
Just-
I'm gonna,
okay.
in the interest of not having to reach over so far, I'll
Okay.
go over this
Sure.
way.
Okay, and then so you're still fine. Go ahead and give me. We'll do perception on this since you're peering through.
Natural 20.
Perfect. So you see inside of this room 4 humanoid figures. They appear to just be kind of standing there, looking at the ground.
Okay, I quickly message I have the cantrip to Big D, and I say, "Hold up, there's somebody inside, and they might be waiting for us."
What? What do you see? Can I reply
guess
with
I
a
can-
message without
Yes,
having a
you
message?
one,
Yeah, you can
there's
reply
one
message.
and one, but he
Okay.
has
You
to
can
cast
reply
it again
message.
before it works.
That's
again.
okay. It's a
Okay.
cantrip, so I can.
Yeah, you can cast as many
I just
times
say
as
there's 4 humanoids. Like, what else can I tell about them?
So you can see they're breathing, but it seems to be kind of like a faster breathing.
Okay.
They're staring at the ground.
I just say all that, like they're staring
Let
at
me
the
see if I
ground.
have any other
They
details
seem
for
to
you.
be out of breath.
Sounds like someone's in trouble, and I bash my shield into the door to knock it open.
So you bash the door open.
I'm gonna bash the door to.
Okay. As soon as you do that, the 4 figures look over at you, and they just come charging.
Oh,
So
okay.
roll for initiative. And you see these 4 figures. Oh my gosh, I'm so far away.
Do we have to? Should I remove the?
Yeah, we're gonna say that you busted the door down, but they're running through.
Not very good either.
So in that case, let's move you.
Do you want
let's.
tiles?
Yeah, let's do tiles.
Actually, you can literally put them inside of it if you would like.
Is the door open so you can get in and out?
It does.
All right. Yeah, let's just put them inside. They were kind of in the center.
Yeah, so
We'll
I
put
just kind of
one
like.
in front of the door since they're charging at you, and the other 3 coming to the side.
And
There, you place them because I can't quite.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. They can pretty much only just fit 4 in there. 4 or 5 inside.
perfect.
Killing.
So what
Alright.
do I see? So I see what he describes. Is there
Right.
anything else I notice?
Yeah,
about
as soon as you break down the door and look in, and they kind of charge at you, you notice these are some weird-looking dudes or ladies. They've got like jagged rock formations on the shoulder. They have plants growing off their face, vines entangled in their hair. They're emaciated and just nasty looking.
So I see them like do their thing, and I say,
Are you in need of assistance?
They just come charging at you.
Okay.
So like all 4 against your shield. Are you in danger?
So let's get
blink twice, and this is
let's
against
get
your
an
will.
initiative
Your door
order
just
going here.
replaced the other door. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, essentially. I got this cool little initiative tracker, so let's try this out.
Cool.
Okay, what was your initiative?
23.
Nice.
I was just about to ask you
Okay.
for a drink, but I don't
Preston?
have to.
19 itself.
19, beautiful.
Mosquitoes. Give me.
Reese.
Get him.
No, I'm not dexterous. Failed my save. My attack
Failed your
roll was a
acrobatics attack. Or yeah,
I think the
acrobatics
green
check.
apples.
12.
They're good.
Rolled a 12.
The watermelon's kind of bland, and then the liquid
This one,
flavor
like you
is
open it,
gross.
it's like it's gotta get grainy.
What was your initiative, Scott?
2. Corey got an 8.
Corey got an 8. Is there any bonuses to that, or just 8?
Do you get just 8, Corey?
That was with my bonuses.
Okay. Let me roll some for my people. What's their plus to that? Which Can I get some color tiles under them?
Yep. What do you think you are, the GM?
Yeah, jeez. What's my problem? Creepy people.
Dallin does not have poker face for this, does he?
Nope.
You're all gonna
Yeah.
Here, I'll base them and toss them back in.
Okay. Just like we do when we're cooking. You baste them. I toss them back in.
Actually, yeah. That's what we're making right
No, I do the basting most of the time.
That's true.
Gray.
We
Okay.
got gray, red, blue, green.
Gray.
Dorian Gray.
Red. These guys are so cool.
I know. Can't wait.
What
to
are the
do
colors? Gray, red,
Green,
green.
and then blue.
Blue.
Down, you want to grab one of each of them,
Yeah,
but the extras and pass it around so these guys can see it.
So here's
yeah, I was looking at them when I put them in.
Nice.
They are cool. Some weird abominations.
Gray, red, green, blue.
Yep.
Alright.
They're like a swamp thing.
Those
ones are my
Reese, if
favorite.
you can see them, these have like big portobellas on them.
Big portobellas.
Big,
Bring that palm over.
Okay. Mushroom heads.
tasty postulate
Nice.
deliciousness.
They're gonna be toast because I'm gonna burn them.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
the roof's already on fire.
Saute those suckers. You can have more.
First is gonna be Anya. You're gonna get your turn first.
All right. I will. Let's see here. How many spell slots of the first level do I have? Only 4. All right. I'm just gonna, because he's in the way. I kind of want him to come out
Okay.
into the open here, so we can.
There is a window in front of you, so if you wanted to do something
I
like
could
that.
like cantrip through the window, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna summon my Shadow Blade.
The purple through the window kind of makes one or two of them look over at you.
Okay.
So they're aware of you.
And I will. Yeah, I'll just like firebolt through the window.
Okay.
Because summoning the Shadow Blade's a bonus action. So
Perfect. So
bonus action, and I'll start to hum. I'm like starting to get my.
No! What are you doing? How do you know they're evil?
Alright, so
So
firebolt.
yeah, I'll just firebolt one.
Okay. Is it a save or is it a?
It's an attack.
I rolled peanuts.
So 23 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
I guess I'm
Oh,
aiming
yeah, who
for
are you
like
gonna hit?
whichever is closest to me, which is red.
Okay.
And it does 2d10, 2d10.
I literally did call that out. I'm like, no! What are you doing? We don't know if they're evil.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
You want to mention
14.
the other characterization that we would have known about for the last 6 months we've been working together?
Durgan
Say 14
Durgan
damage?
is a pacifist. He has vowed to never hurt another living creature.
Wow. That's
Okay.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
It's annoying as what it is.
I guess I'll just kind of move here to kind of get ready for them to come out the door.
Which one? So you hit this
He
one?
was like, ha,
red.
taunt.
Eliza.
And I just see that and go,
It is your turn.
Eliza. What my normal kind of like domicile look fades. My ears flat back. I see what seems to be abominations. You can't tell.
You can't tell. You don't think you've seen this before.
use your hunter sense.
I am going to. But they're obviously pushing against, or like forcing their way towards them. They seem hostile. I'm going to attack. Looking at them, I'm going to cast from where I'm at, Toll the Dead, and I can target 2 creatures
Okay.
because of my Death Domain, and I will target. Let's see. I'll move forward. Let's see. That's going to be 5, 25, 30. I'm not used to moving that far forward. Here, I'll just stand right here where I can see him.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Toll the
He's
Dead
short.
on
You can definitely see over him.
gray and
directly
red.
into the door.
Yeah, gray and red. And I'm gonna like coalesce, and I'm gonna, and you're gonna hear, dong, like a deep reverberating kind of bell.
I actually have that spell. I have that spell as well.
Yeah, wisdom of save of 15 for both of them.
That you are.
I gotta get the better.
Along with your privates. I love me privates.
Okay. Wisdom of what?
15. Both have to make their saves, and if one of them, I'll just roll my damage on.
Okay, so red will make it. Gray does not.
Okay, so red makes their save.
What is
Gray. So Toll the Dead is it's necromancer cantrip. Wait, 1 creature I can see in range, but because I have Death Domain, I can do 2. And the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
But it's 2d12 and 2d8 because you're
Yeah, you're level 5.
Yes.
So gray will take.
Gray will take 5.
Is it half as much on a save? or
I'm
is it-
sorry.
half on a save.
Red takes 5, and then gray, I roll a 1d12. He takes 10 points of necrotic damage.
Perfect. Nice
And I
number for me.
ignore resistances to necrotic damage.
Okay.
So if they have resistance to necrotic damage, it doesn't matter.
I ignore
That's
it.
what
As
you're
long if they're immune, I can't hit them. But if they're
just call
resistant to it, I ignore it.
All right. So now the red creature is gonna have a turn. Is that one closest to the window?
It's right here,
area?
yeah.
Okay. So it's just gonna jump through that window.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to use its movement to get up to you, and it's going to take a bite attack on you.
Nice.
And that will be
Remember, you have +1 bonus for your shield.
7 to hit.
Miss.
So it kind of falters through the window and just misses.
Nice.
But it is. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so that is its turn. Next is going to be Chantry.
I am going to move to the right, more towards the right side of the house. A look inside of the door.
5, 10, how many far? 15? 20?
I want to be able to look inside of the building
20.
at the other.
Yeah, we'll just say right there.
25, yeah.
Okay,
You can
so
see
you
it.
can see from your angle, you can see the one in the corner. Which one's that one? Gray.
This one?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue.
I think.
You can see blue. You can see one of them, kind of thrashing about, trying to get forward.
I am going to cast Firebolt him.
Okay.
Finger guns.
Go.
We got our wizards just
It is a finger gun.
all over the place.
Of course it is.
22 to hit.
Yes, that will hit. What's the damage?
Uh, 16 points worth of damage.
I'm gonna leave all of the yelling at people about not attacking the previously wounded characters up to you.
Yes. Will be the blue creature is gonna also jump out of that
Very
window.
brave of you.
And, yep,
Which
take
window?
out the remaining portion and go towards Anya and with the bite attack. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so you're gonna take some damage here. You're gonna take 12 damage, and I need you to
You can cast
make
a cantrip.
a Constitution saving throw.
You can cast one
Okay.
spell and a cantrip, but you know we
Hold on. 12. And the con save.
Oh, sorry, 11 damage and
11.
a con save. Yep.
which will be 10 is what you have to make for your concentration.
Well.
Your con save?
Yeah. Oh no, this is a con save. No, it's
Yeah.
not. Okay.
It's not a con. Oh, sorry. Did I say
I-
Constitution? I meant yeah.
You said
Concentration.
No, you said
Constitution, not
concentration.
concentration.
Okay.
I do have
Sorry.
to make a concentration
Yes.
save. to make
Yes.
sure
So
that
you'll
I
need to do
keep my
2
blade.
con saves.
And I get advantage on that because of.
That'll be for your blade.
Yeah, because of. Okay, so my.
You need to make a 10 on that one.
Okay,
On the
it was
concentration.
only a 8.
So your blade.
Oh no, sorry, no. Like my Constitution save was an 8. That
Oh, okay.
So
So,
I
we're doing
failed.
Okay. So
I failed my Constitution
Perfect.
save.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were doing
Um,
Constitution. So you will do.
My
You're gonna take.
concentration was barely enough, 13.
Okay, so your blade stays, but you're gonna take a point of exhaustion,
Great.
which.
Because action right here says attack, cast the spell, dash to escape, blah 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 blah. Is there a specific rule that says 1?
Okay, so you're gonna
Or does it
take.
say
You're
one
basically gonna have
action
disadvantage
spell?
on your ability checks.
On my ability checks.
Yeah.
So like acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, investigation, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you immediately take that point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay. Next, it is going to be. That was blue, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Did your spell end?
no, it's a Turgan.
I
Turgan?
held on to it.
So after everybody's already run off, I go, remember your training, lads! And I'm going to raise up the crossbow, and I'm going to aim at Red and fire one off.
Perfect.
And that is a... just a 12 to hit for the first attack.
That will miss.
Okay. And then the second attack, I'm going to go, especially you, Anye. And I am using one of my superiority dice, as is my feature, to end my bonus action to grant you an attack.
Nice.
And you can add that to your damage if you hit.
Sweet.
Okay,
Alright.
so that ends your turn. You want to use your movement?
Nope, I'm good where I am.
Okay, so
Okay,
now.
so I take a swing at red.
Yeah, so that uses your reaction.
Okay.
We're in dim light, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Means I get advantage with my shadow.
Nice.
I rolled a 3 both times.
You're good as roll as I am.
You can have that back.
Well, I used it anyway, but okay.
Oh well, actually, wait, because I have an offhand. No, I don't. I don't get like.
no,
an
it's just
attack
a
and an
reaction.
offhand.
It's just a
reaction
reaction,
melee
yeah.
attack. Yep.
Yeah, fail.
Okay.
I'm like, right, my training. Phew.
It didn't include these.
I would get mad at you, but I also miss. I reload my crossbow rolls.
Gray creature is gonna run to the door and try and take a bite of Durgan.
The gray one?
Yep. That will be a natural one. It totally misses. And it trips. It is prone.
Like
It is prone.
head right into the shield.
Yeah, like kind of
Chipped
scorpion.
its teeth on
Like,
the-
and then the face just slides down the front of it.
Yep, pretty much. It leaves
And
like
yet
a
you still
mushroom.
apologize for
There's a
taking it with your
mushroom on
shield.
the top of your shield. Just okay. It's gonna be Turgan's turn or Durgan's turn.
So,
Durgan.
Durgan.
are these undead? Because there's some way I can try to tell if they are undead. Maybe an insight check
I can't remember.
or
spells.
medicine check.
Yeah, let's do a
Shield
medicine
there.
check. You can see if they're alive or dead.
So this
Undead.
is it? Would this be an action or a bonus or? I guess
We'll say this
I'm
is a
just-
bonus because you watch it slide down your shield. It's a bonus action.
Yeah. 15.
They are not undead. They are living.
Okay.
Well,
So I go ahead.
heartless then.
I go ahead and like plant the shield down and I turn my head to the left and take a look at Anya.
Anya
And,
West.
and have I noticed? Did you get hit at
Oh
all?
man, that just
Yeah,
ruined
she
it.
got
I gotta change my
Yeah,
name.
that's it.
Don't you hate that? Like, no matter how much you try and think of your name,
Yeah.
be like, how can they make fun of it? How can they make fun of it? They still do.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of our guys, his character name, his like gamer tag and everything is Ascalon, and we always call him Ascolin. And it's like it's Ascalon, but no, we're calling him Ascalon.
All right, let's see here. Sorry, first time playing this creature.
Yeah.
This character, so
It's always good fun learning how your character works and what's best.
Shield of Faith.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's a bonus, and he said that was my insight
that
was
was
a
your
bonus.
bonus. Well,
You can cast.
I'll say that was your action,
Okay.
and you can use this as a bonus action. That seems more fair.
So can't use bonus actions as actions. In place of
A bonus action is a bonus action. An action is
You
an
can't do
action.
2 bonus actions in a turn. instead
No,
of taking
what
action.
I'm saying is forego if bonus action, and if all he had was a spell that could do it, that was cast in a bonus action.
So
Oh, then you'd
cast
be
it as-
foregoing his
I turn
action.
over-
Yeah,
forego
you
the
can
action
do that.
as a bonus. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Anya,
Can't do
I've
the other
got you,
way.
and you see this kind of glow like around the shield, like, and the shield like there's a kind of a spectral version of it that pops out and slides over in front of you. And so I cast Shield of Faith on you, which grants you a +2 bonus to AC
Nice.
until it's gone.
Okay.
So it's concentration up to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna throw a concentration ring on. So
Oh yeah, I probably need one of those.
you should have one. It's out over there somewhere.
I did see it and didn't know what it was. Here we go.
Perfect.
I'm concentrating.
So in dim light, you get advantage on
Advantage
attacks
with
the
my Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I took distracting shot as well to give people advantage, but
Nice.
don't really need that in this case.
If we're in dim light.
So
Or
that's
darkness.
that. I'm good. That's good. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Perfect. So now the green creature, which is the one in the back of the room, will use its movement and shove up against the other one, and we're gonna just push you back 5 feet so that they can both exit the room. And that will be its action. We'll just say it has enough force from its run to kind of move you at least that far.
Move everything.
And now everybody's out of the building. Okay. Back to the top of the round.
Okay. I
They were
say,
nice. They
You
closed
are
the door behind
exhausted for
Yeah.
instantly and hurting.
I say I look over and say, thanks, Big D. And then I take my Shadow Blade, and this is my bonus action, and I kind of, with my other rapier, I kind of go tring, like off of each other, and it kind of makes this note, right? It's like tring,
Tuning
and
fork.
that's my tuning fork exactly. And so, and I start to sing, right? and I go into my
There he goes again.
my blade song.
Cool.
So now that gives me a +3 to my AC. So I'm now at 21.
+3 on your con.
+3 on my
concentration.
con saves. So that's +6 on my
Okay.
con saves.
You keep track of that.
I will. I will do my best.
I'll try and remind you if I can remember. but-
That's one thing that I wish D&D Beyond had a little
Yeah.
bit better of, where you could just be like, Hail the
And-
Faith, and it would just like update my AC.
Are you
or
sure?
whatever.
You already have, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, and I'm gonna attack red.
Cool.
So let's see, 2 attacks.
Yep, 2 attacks.
Made with advantage. So the first attack, gosh, I rolled a 14 both times. That dice is weird.
So
That die.
that will miss.
So that's plus.
Oh, plus.
7. So
Yeah,
21.
You hit.
21 to hit. Okay, so
Just checking the level.
I got it. Like it's gonna take me a second. Sorry to be like.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
On red, correct?
Yes, on red. 3d8 plus 4 is what I'm gonna do. So nice. 13, 17, 21 damage on that attack.
Okay.
And then my second attack is a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 15 damage.
Okay. Cool. Alright. You want to use your movement or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I am bracing for impact.
Alright. So next is going to be the Fearbold Eliza.
Eliza, she sees, and she kind of turns this way and says, hold the line. I'm going to run this way, so 5, 10, 15, this way. And I'm basically going to be kind of like full on running. And I've got my shield out, and I've got my Mace of Disruption. And I'm going to basically like just try and shield bash slap this red dude.
Cool.
With my Mace of Disruption, so that's going to be +6 to hit. That's a 9 + 6, so 15.
That hits.
Okay. And when I pull it out, it's like a 20-foot radius of dim. So like the light lights up the area.
Okay.
For the moment, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm just reading that.
How long does it last?
Whenever I have it out.
Get away from me!
I'm just reading this. So,
What does it say?
poorly
dim light or
optimized.
light?
it says,
I said,
hold it out,
remember
it
your
sheds
training.
bright light in a
Bright
20-foot
light.
radius
20-foot radius.
and dim light for another 20 feet. So, yeah.
40 feet out is dimly lit.
Yes. So they're going to take 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay. This is on red.
This is on red.
Okay.
If it's fiend, undead, or undead, there's special effects.
Nope.
But we should be good. So I'm going to do my 1d6 + 3 here, and then I'm going to apply. That's a 6. Yes.
So 9.
So I'm at a 6, so that's 9, and I'm going to apply one of my divine interventions.
Divine Smite.
Or basically going to say, here, sorry, I'm still figuring this thing out. Actions, no, where's that?
It's one thing about starting a character at level 8.
That sucks.
It's more
It's like trying to find
complicated
everything.
and You're like,
So,
oh wait, what can I do? I can't remember.
I'm going to say, Raven Queen, please accept this soul into your service. And I'm just going to whack and hit it, and that'll add another 21 points of necrotic damage.
Wow. Oh, your channel divinity?
Yeah, I'm a channel divinity. It's just going to be like,
Nice.
as it comes around, there'll be
So
like
that's
this
30
kind of like
total.
30 total. So like coalesce with like
30
these,
total damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
these like raven like wings, and then as I hit, I just want to be like with
You'll
like
just see-
feathers flying out.
It just disintegrates. Feathers fall for the Raven Queen.
That's cool.
That
I'll
one is
have to be like,
dead.
are you
One
okay?
I'm like,
Red is
I'm
dead.
hanging in there. Thank
If
you.
you're okay, then if he's not, if he's okay, and I haven't seen anyone else take damage, then I don't have any bonus actions that aren't healing. So
Okay.
that's it.
That will be what's your Chantry's turn. Because red is dead.
Ooh.
Red is dead.
Actually, I want to cast
So
Sanctuary.
I want to back,
Go for it.
so I'm probably right behind
You can't.
Scott's character.
Okay.
Did you already
It's a
cast
bonus
that
action.
spell?
He's got the gray ring.
No, it was channel divinity.
Oh, it was just
It was
channel
misspelled.
divinity. Nice.
So,
Sorry, what was
Sorry.
that, Reese?
Does Scott's character have the gray ring on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to be
They were supposed to
directly
have
behind
disadvantage on
Scott's
attacks against me
character
because of my cloak.
as far as I can manage.
For what it's worth.
Okay, go ahead
So
and
you're,
take away
you're
your-
moving right behind me, like this. It'll update in a minute.
Yeah, but I want to be like 30 feet back behind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so straight back. You're getting your distance. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I get my distance.
Durgan.
I might need it later, depending on what this guy does.
All right, and what are you gonna do?
I am going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Other finger guns. One hand is fire, one hand is ice.
some say the world will end
The
in fire.
Call
one
these Des and
slightly to the left.
Green. Okay.
Yeah, green.
Okay. And when he puts them together, he's steamy.
Is that?
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Maybe.
So that is 7 damage
How much?
and 7.
Okay.
And his movement speed is reduced by 10 until the start.
Okay.
of something.
Start of your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, start of my next.
Perfect. All right. We will have the blue creature, which is that's the one right up next to you.
Yeah.
XP blue.
Okay, it's gonna go stare up into the sky, and now have some sort of thing happen to it.
Sweet.
Which one?
The blue.
Blue? Just screamed into the sky.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 12 to hit.
Did it have disadvantage?
Oh, you're right.
Either way, it doesn't matter because it didn't
You're
hit.
right. So with what it just did, it's basically going reckless. So it's gonna actually have advantage. So it's just gonna negate to
Okay.
single roll, and it missed anyway. So
Okay.
So the cloak gives them disadvantage.
creates a second version of him,
Okay,
and they
it's
go
like
for
a-
that one.
it's
Oh,
like
it's a
a-
displacer beast cloak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a displacement cloak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So until I
I
take,
remember
until,
when we killed that thing.
until I take damage.
I did too. So, and it misses.
Sorry, brother.
And okay,
Poor
so
thing
that's
just wanted
its
to go
turn.
home.
Turgan.
All right. I'm just gonna. I've got my crossbow bolts reloaded. I'm going to just fire 2 off at blue.
All right, let's do it.
The first one is going to be, yeah, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and what is it? It's a D10. So that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
And the second one, oh my gosh, is a natural one.
Okay. So you fire another one off.
Yep.
It
So I
sails over its head.
sorry.
Sticks
sorry.
fast into a tree.
No, when you used your what's it called when you use your like battle master technique things?
That's my maneuvers.
Maneuvers.
Yes.
So, because normally you get 2 attacks per turn.
Yep.
But if you choose to do that, then you just get 1 attack.
Yep.
And then you
And
spend
then
your second attack on a.
yeah, second attack and a bonus action on basically giving you another attack.
Okay.
And I only have so many combat
like
dice.
5 or 6 a day or something.
Hooray.
I don't think I have anything else I want to do with a bonus action.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, I totally forgot. Bonus action.
That's fine. Yep, we're good.
Okay, movement. You want to stay?
Nope,
Okay.
I'm good right where I am.
Perfect. Gray is going to take a bite at you, Durgan. And it's going to also roar into the sky and go berserker. And that's going to be 19 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. So it just bites, but gets kind of on your shield. And
Yeah. It's the whole like teeth over the top of it.
Perfect. So now it's your turn, Durgan.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Yay. Perfect.
on
Anye.
Anye. I'm gonna forget that.
Kanye.
Kanye.
That Kanye without the K.
Look, I'm gonna let you finish your turn, but first,
So that is you get 4.
Thank you.
For there.
Oh, I'm realizing my
Did you
head is
add your
cut off
bonus?
on the camera.
Yeah.
I should probably sit
Yeah,
down.
I get.
don't you
Oh, wait,
get extra
Alright,
healing bonus?
I'm not headless.
Is it?
The headless DM.
Looking.
Sorry, I like to stand when I DM. I get too antsy.
Yeah.
That's all just
Yeah, whenever I cast a spell of first level or higher, whoever I heal regains HP equal to 2 plus, so 3 more on top of that.
Okay.
And then I also get Vault 4 back as well, but I don't need it. Yeah, so.
Cool.
Yeah, whenever he heals somebody else, he gets healed.
That's cool. Yeah. You got a bonus move.
So that was the bonus.
Okay, so
For
you're
my
the
action, I'm going to go ahead and take the dodge action.
Perfect. That imposes
Disadvantage.
on attacks.
and they have advantage, so it's just gonna be a straight roll on the next attack against you.
When they go.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So then it will be the green.
No, actually, can I
creature.
move? Can I shift around? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah.
in Fire
You
Emblem?
can-
Well, you
move.
can move as far as you want as long as you don't leave threatened area.
So green is also up against you. If you move too far away from green, you're gonna take.
So if I just do this and like slide around,
him. So
Well,
you're
do I take
great,
opportunity?
Yeah,
yeah,
you'll
you
take-
take one
I'm
from
gonna
there.
do it anyway. I'm gonna
Okay.
slide around anyway.
It's only a 12. So it's fine.
Plus disadvantage
Oh,
because he took the dodge
Right.
action. So.
so it doesn't.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna get up close to.
Yeah.
So it didn't-
I don't know what you were expecting with that attack of opportunity.
Just to roll it.
Just
You
roll.
never know, I could crit and then got a natural 1 right after.
Yep.
Okay. So green is gonna go,
breastplate too.
and
Turns all the crits.
you're right in front of it, so it's gonna bite down on you again.
Green. Okay.
But your dodge has been used by the other one, right? So it's.
No
so-
dodge is a full
Because
round.
it takes your full
It
round.
takes
That's
the
right.
full round. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my action.
And then that's just gonna make it's gonna go berserker and go normal. So that's a 17 to hit, which misses. So again, they're just chomping down on your shield. Top of the round, on you.
Alright. I'm attacking blue. And I don't have advantage anymore because that freaking mace. But it killed somebody, so I mean. Yeah, could you hide that thing in your cloak or something?
Armpit it.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Didn't realize.
Not good. That's a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. And take
And
a.
this is on blue.
Yeah. Second attack is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That's 8, right? I'm not used to rolling 8-siders. 16. Scores 20 damage.
Wow. Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'll attack with my offhand rapier.
Okay.
And that is almost a crit. 26.
That definitely hits.
And this is just a 1d8, and I don't get to add anything.
Yeah, you don't get to add your
Because it's not a magic, like +1, blah blah blah. So just 5 damage.
Perfect. All right, Eliza.
Okay, I will look over at him and see like the blade going like. I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm gonna put away that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off my
It
shield.
darkens.
I'm gonna put my shield away and use my action to pull out my great sword,
Nice.
and then I'm going to walk over to. I'm going to yeah. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity because I'm gonna be stepping out of the green space to step back around. Oops. Let me out. 15.
Crowded.
Can we
I'm gonna
16 to hit?
Swing around. It does hit.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So
Reaction.
I'm going to use my reaction to
Take the damage.
take the damage
Okay.
instead with my
With
pride.
your, with your shield. That's a cool shield. I was looking at it, I'm like, oh,
All
that's
right, that
awesome.
will be 10 damage. For you.
Okay.
Oh,
And
and
I have to make a concentration.
you need to make a
I've never done that before.
You need to do both
You've done
because
concentration
this
checks.
technically bit you instead.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take.
So which one do you want to take first? Just your regular Constitution or Concentration? They're both Constitution checks technically, but
Right.
Oh, it has an extra effect.
Yeah, it has an
Yeah.
extra effect.
So you need to do one to maintain, and then the other to not take the effect. Or
Well,
it doesn't matter really because neither of them affect each other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the
Right.
the concentration one for. How do I
Okay.
do that?
Just
So
roll
that's
a
that's Constitution saving throw, and the DC is 10.
And then for my bonus action to finish my turn, I'm going to use
that
healing
one.
word to heal
So
him.
20. So I keep the concentration up so the shield's
Didn't
good
you
still.
bonus
Yay.
action to
No, I did full action.
Okay.
You want me to,
14
because
for
I
my
had to put my
con
shield
regular.
and my thing
Okay.
away. I used the full action to pull out.
So 20 for the shield
Okay.
concentration, and then 14 for the regular con.
Okay, you're good.
And I heal. I
you
heal.
don't take any damage or any additional things.
I heal you.
He bonus actioned, but he hadn't taken any damage before, so I don't know that you would want to. Have
Okay. If he didn't get hurt and I didn't see it, then I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for my turn.
Okay. So now, Chantry,
That's
you're up.
me. I plug his nose, and he goes. Come on.
He has this weird
Good.
thing where he suddenly
Just
just
like
like
an
out of his
inward
nose.
Yeah, inward snort.
Was the guy I attacked last time still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Green is still there.
Okay, but the worst is the middle of the night when he does it. Wakes me up.
I'm pointing at him now, and then in a second you'll see me pointing at you.
I am gonna cast Chaos Bolt at the first level.
Okay.
You do it.
Do it.
It's those little flowers at 4th of July. What's it gonna do? I don't know.
We should drop those in buckets.
Yeah, watch him spin in the water.
So it's a 19 plus 7, so 26.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Far better than Braum.
I know. Full blown sorcerer.
It is 9 points lightning damage.
Doesn't that mean it bounces?
Oh,
So
so
11.
question for you.
Sorry, 11 total
We have
points.
stone skin.
9 points
I forgot we
lightning
have- we have
damage,
stone
and
skin.
then another
What kind
5
damage
of
is
regular.
this one? Sorry.
So-
It's piercing damage.
Okay, so I would have taken half when I took it, so I should be full health now because of your healing.
Well, so I was
Sorry,
going to ask you that.
Reese, what was
When I
that
take the
damage
shield,
again?
Like reaction, it turns all damage.
So-
to force damage.
It
I don't
was
know
a
if that
total
matters
of
for what
11.
you're doing, but
It would just be force damage in that scenario.
Okay, 11.
Sorry, thanks.
Yes.
Okay, 11 lightning damage.
Okay. Perfect. Great. All right. You want to use your movement or
Stone skin gives
bonus
you
action or anything like that?
Bludgeoning.
No.
piercing bludgeoning.
Okay.
So I
Blue
would've
still
only taken
kicking.
5.
Yep.
All right. He is going
So
to
I'll
just
do
do a
that.
bite attack against you.
Me.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage,
Or
but it'll just be normal because
Got
he
it.
has advantage.
no? Got it.
So that's going to be 19 to hit.
And I have a 21 AC thanks to
Okay.
the
As a
shield.
reaction.
Perfect. So it
Ah,
bites.
never needs a
It gets a
recharge.
mouthful of
As
magical
long as I'm within 5
dust shield stuff.
But
Does
I
that
also read
dispel
it
the shield at all, or
I don't
how,
think
what,
so.
how does the shield?
It's concentration.
Okay,
It just gives me
perfect.
2
Just
AC.
gives you 2 AC
Bites
just
into
so
the
you
Just
shield.
break concentration.
Perfect. So
Yeah,
that
so you, like as
saves
it
you.
comes down, it basically it'll flare up in front of you.
Nice.
And prevent
Perfect.
it from
So
hitting you.
next is gonna be Turgan.
Ah, right. So I'm
You
gonna
look
go
like
ahead.
this. You got it well in hand.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
You're over like sitting on a rock, like eating some rations.
Yep.
Shooting there.
I'll go ahead and
everywhere.
fire at the blue.
Okay.
That is a 23.
By the
Yes.
way, we had stone skin, so I only did 5 damage for that.
But-
That's why I let you know.
Right.
But if you took force damage, stone skin only gives
Oh, yeah.
you
Oh,
resistance
yep.
to bludgeoning,
Oh,
piercing,
force,
and
yep.
slashing.
Yep.
Oh, so it's not that. It's not force on top of that.
No, it,
Okay.
it just
It
changes.
just
the type.
changes it to force. Yeah.
So that's only going to be 5
Or else.
damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to say, "Would you finish that thing off already?"
Yeah. Go,
Another
go,
commanding
go.
strike.
All right, here we go.
Let's see it.
So it's a single attack, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But I get advantage now because
Yeah, whatever your
I
attack
thought my
is.
thing
Dim
is,
light,
because,
yep.
because I'm in
Yep.
good because I
not very helpful. You should probably give that to somebody else.
We told him you should have.
Give me that back.
I rolled a 1, and then I
Performance-
rolled a 3.
Performance anxiety at its best. When the boss is
We
watching.
told him you should have eaten something.
I know. I can't fight on an empty stomach. That's it for me.
Okay.
The wind blew and he had too far forward.
The gray
You gotta have the meat
creature
in you.
is going to move
wasted
up to. That's you, Eliza.
That's
right
me,
there?
yep.
Okay.
So you have 5
And
to give
it
out
is
right
going
now.
to make an attack
5
against
per
you.
short
Yeah,
rest.
I currently have 14.
Oh.
And I've already used my reaction, so I can't
natural
grab
20.
it.
Oh,
You're
you got
gonna
crit.
get
It's once per round, right?
Yeah.
I
Inch
want
over
to use luck.
Okay. And then pose me to reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to use one of my lucks.
Okay. Perfect.
And then I choose the lower, of course.
13.
Okay. 13 still. Wait, hold on.
13.
-2 from the shield. I'm at 14 base armor.
Okay.
So
That
14
misses.
doesn't hit.
Okay. You're good.
Barely.
Good
Yeah, lucky
spin
hit.
of the luck. Good spin of the luck.
And then as
it
she-
goes to bite at you, and then all of a sudden it like goes back, and then bites again and misses.
And then you just
He was
see
trying
like,
to fake you out. He's doing a head fake.
just raven feathers.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Durgan.
Derrick.
You are up.
Okay.
Equipment. Turn off shield. There we are.
I'm going to. So the one that's right in front of me,
Green.
that keeps attacking me, I'm going to actually attempt dispel magic, and just see if they're cursed or if they're any kind of. Does that make sense? Like if they have
Yeah.
any kind of like enchantment
Curse or
on them,
enchantment
like
or
I
whatever.
try to
Yeah,
like
sure.
get rid of it.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just
So you
I'll
cast-
cast dispel magic.
Magical sheen kind of comes over them, but doesn't appear to do anything.
Okay, so nothing. There's no curse or any magic
Yep.
that's.
That's correct.
And then yeah, that's
We've got bonus movement,
well, all my bonus actions would be
concentrations.
spell more spells. So
Okay.
that's good. I'm good. I'll just stay here and
All right. Cool. So that will be Green's turn, and it's gonna keep going for you because you're right in front of it. And that's gonna be with advantage because it's in berserker mode. 5. That's gonna miss you. So back to the top of the round again with Anya.
Okay.
These creatures suck at fighting.
So do we.
Longest combat
First
ever.
attack was a much better. What am I at? +7, 25 to hit.
And this is on blue.
Blue, yeah,
That
sorry.
will hit.
17 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Still kicking.
Second attack is a 24
Yes, that will hit.
to hit for
I guess all of a sudden.
nice 17
What does it
damage.
say?
So they have
Wow,
one
that's
more.
enough to take it out.
Nice.
You have
So
one
you
more?
just slice through the
Did
weird
you unprepared
rock
spell on it?
fungus growth on it and just cut through,
Okay.
basically slicing it in half diagonally.
I say-
That's it.
I say I got it, Sarge. It just took me a minute.
Alright,
And then
blue
I'm
is
gonna
dead.
I'm gonna move over here to green,
Which is weird.
and use my offhand attack
Okay.
Oh, your wisdom.
with my rapier. I do not get advantage because
They don't know
it's
the
just a plain
octopus.
old rapier. 18 to hit
This is on which
Green.
one? Green? Yes, that hits.
for
That's hit points.
5 damage.
Oh, there's a prayer of healing.
Alrighty.
Beacon.
Eliza,
All right.
you
I
are
will-
up.
Eat the mushrooms. All right. I'm going to look at these,
And you're right,
and
you stoked
I'm going to
first.
put my hand out, and I'm going to put it on Turgan.
Turgan? Yep.
I'm going to put it on
No,
Turgan.
Durgan.
Durgan's shoulder.
Big D.
Prayer of healing.
I'm going to put it on Big D's shoulder,
Get that one
and I'll say,
No,
"Let me
prayer
help
of
you."
healing is-
And I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, and these two need to make a con save of 15.
Okay.
And there's just going to be this blinding flash of light as I cast
Okay.
it.
Green makes the save. Gray does not.
Okay. And the Word of Radiance is just
It's more of like end of the day.
I'll bring you release. And if they failed, they need to take 1d6 light radiant damage.
2d6.
2d6.
So go ahead and
Correct.
roll that.
So that's 5, 6, 7.
7 damage?
Yes, 7 damage between.
They don't-
Do
they
I
don't
want? Do I roll for each of them, or just one roll for both?
No, we'll just do it for both, and then
Okay.
I'll half the other one. It's just
Do they,
quicker that
does
way.
he take half if he makes his save?
I'm assuming the other one takes half. No.
No, it doesn't
It's a
take any.
cantrip.
Okay. Oh, since it's cancer. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Just the
So
one that's
green
failed.
makes it save. Gray takes some damage.
Yep.
Perfect. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
And then I will. I don't know how many other spells, so I will. I'll just kind of ready my great axe or great sword.
Chantry, you are up. You've got green still up and going, and the gray dude's still there.
Is green still there?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to use the sorcery point and use twin spell.
Okay, what does that do?
That's an hit 2 targets with this.
It may be able to cast 2 spells
Perfect.
for this round.
Do it.
Does that take? How many sorcery points does that cost? That's cool.
Is it twin spell or swift spell that you're doing? Because one splits, and the other one does
2 attacks.
2
Let's
attacks.
cast as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
2. Yeah, 2.
Hold on, I have to look.
Okay. Yeah, let's just clarify real quick.
Just because I know.
Seven
I think.
rules
I think,
lawyers in the room.
Hey,
I think
Makes
swift
the
spell
game
takes more
How are
sorcery
you guys
points.
doing?
yeah.
I'm full health. Good. I'm good.
How
Because
do you
you're healing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Good,
Twin spell, I'm using quicken spell.
Quicken spell. Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
So two
Yeah.
spells this turn.
Yeah, so 2 spells this turn.
Okay, go for your first one. On green.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast another Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
17 plus 7.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah, I think you're going to be very useful when we get hit in combat, but until then you're kind of just like
I can just be like
The wall.
dodge and dodge
So-
and get between you guys.
That's great.
10 points of ice damage,
Okay.
and then 4 points of normal.
normal magic.
Force damage.
Just arcane.
Yeah, normal
Okay.
magic damage. I don't know.
Perfect. I'll just say it doesn't matter for this creature
Yeah.
you're fighting. It's all damage the same. So
I
yeah.
need to look it up though.
It's anti-mushroom damage.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, and your next spell.
And then I'm gonna use
Fungicide.
I'm gonna use
It's not in this
Firebolt for the second attack.
And are you going at green again?
Yeah, agree.
Okay. Go for it.
I rolled a 4, so I'm gonna use my
Your what?
bend luck. Hold on, let me see if I can use it.
Is it a bonus action?
It's one of my. It's one of my like class feature. Oh, I'm sorry. Tides of Chaos. I can get advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or savings throw.
Per day.
Per day?
That's his
Okay.
wild magic
Per-
feature.
Per long rest,
Okay. Perfect.
and you
So-
can have me roll from the wild magic surge table if you.
For
It's in the
damage
wild
type?
No, basically, there's
so
alternate effects.
18 plus.
Sorry, 18 what? To hit? Total?
No, 18 plus 7, so 25.
Okay, yep. You're good.
That's basically he's messing with meta magic, so adverse effects could like you get turned into a sheep or
Chaos
something.
sorcerer.
14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
By the way, it looks like all the damage on the Chaos Bolt is the same.
Yeah, it's
So it says
just
2d8
one
plus 1d6 damage, and then the number rolled on one of the d8s determines the
Depends.
attack's damage type. So
It's
that's
not
all.
two.
And if you
Yeah.
roll,
Two types.
Yeah.
if you roll double, then it'll switch.
I was rolling a
Tiles.
separate D8 to determine the damage type.
Yeah. Which is fine too, I'm sure. It's the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
thing.
it doesn't
I
seem.
was
But
just
actually,
designated
so
one.
if you roll the same number on both d8s, you get to target
Target.
another creature and make a
Yeah.
new attack
And
roll.
then-
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't rolled that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Any movement you want to use?
Then
You want to move it all? You're responsible.
no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Actually, I like your back.
Jurgen, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm
So
just
he's
going
just
to go
gonna
ahead
sit
and.
And then he's like,
Zap, zap, zap.
I am sitting down on a rock at this point. And I just
On the
reload.
wall.
Yep. And the first attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. For,
Oh yeah, who are you?
green. Sorry.
Okay. Yep.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is going to be a 14 to hit.
That just misses.
Okay.
Okay. So now the gray creature is going to go, and it is going to take a bite at Eliza with advantage. Natural one twice, so you're fine.
I'll just tang.
These guys are just too crazy. Oh, perfect. Okay. And that
It's
will be
all
his turn.
it's all thanks to my
Very good.
glorious leadership.
So I'm going to take the dodge action,
My queen
Okay.
smiles upon me this day.
and then basically just keep re-upping the shield for him.
Hold on that shield.
Yep. Yep.
Blood is being spilt this night.
All right.
Red moon rises.
Taunting him, like, banging on the shield. Come
Mhm.
on!
Alright. Anything else?
Okay. Oh, what's up?
So green is gonna go and gonna take a bite at you, but it's gonna have disadvantage on its advantage. and it's gonna crit.
Actually hit you. It hit something.
But it didn't do so good. So you're gonna take 14 damage
But with stone skin, half,
Yep.
right? It's,
Yep.
it's
Because-
piercing.
because piercing
Piercing
damage.
damage.
Okay, so half, so 7.
Okay.
And you don't need to make a con save because you already did. You're immune to whatever it is for the next 24 hours. Okay. So now it's back to the top. Anya.
Okay. Green. 18 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8-sided die. I'm not used to 8-sided die. That one. That one. Okay. 11. Nice. 13, 21 damage. Okay.
Alright. Officially.
Second attack
Too hot.
That's it.
is
Hat's
a
going off.
15 to hit
That hits.
for 15 damage.
That does it.
Nice.
So again, you're able to just get through that like stone and plant skin and just hack that
Mushroom.
thing down.
Okay, and then I'll move up
Yes.
and
Take that, you porta-belly wielding pieces of shit!
offhand rapier attack on Gray is only a
Terrible
13.
pizza
That'll
topping.
miss. So we'll just say it bounces off against the rock. Ass.
I'd rather have pineapple.
Alright, so then
All right. I am going to look at the one still in front, and I'll be like, "My queen awaits your arrival," and I'm going to swing my greatsword for an 11 plus 6. That's going to be 17.
That'll do it.
Okay, and that's going to be 2d6 plus 3. 6, 9 damage, and I'll just leave it at that for this, because I don't think I have one that like is an on hit.
Okay.
Is guiding
Are
bolt.
you an 8th level
I am.
Cleric? Oh wait, no, that's the life domain. That
Yeah, it's a life domain. I wanted to say there was one that I could do like on a hit. Oh, here it is. Got,
Wait. Oh, you're thinking that once per.
here it is.
attack.
Flash of light streaks
Yeah,
towards a
you do
creature
that.
of your choice within range. Make a range. Wait, make a range.
Creature.
This is a separate attack.
Separate
Yeah.
attack. Never mind. That's a separate one. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep looking. I'm still trying to figure them all out. But
Okay.
that's my attack.
All right, back to Chantry for some more spell slinging.
Only Gray is left.
Gray is standing there, confident, even though its friends are dead. If it can even have confidence, you're not sure.
Slavering.
It just looks like it wants to bite you.
Lay down, bud. Go sleep. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
But it's me scratching.
Hey Reese, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Against the gray.
Other than sleeping, what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack Grit with just a regular old fireball.
Ball or bolt?
Regular old fireball.
Just casting
Okay.
meteor.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I would like to use wish on this
Uh,
creature, please.
Total of 20.
Yep, that hits.
Total of 8 damage.
Okay. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Jurgen.
All right.
You see one creature left standing as you sit on a rock, loading your crossbow on your suit.
Let's finish this up, lads. We've got plenty to do today, and I'll just and flip the crossbow. Just fire 2 more. First one is a 21.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll the second one
Yeah, go ahead.
for brevity's sake, and that's a 17.
That'll hit. So
Okay.
we'll just say it's the same. You just roll 1 damage if you want. It's fine.
Alrighty. 9, so 18 damage.
Okay.
No plus.
Unless you want to
damage.
attempt to try and get more on your.
It was a 6
second.
plus 3.
Oh.
No, I'm good.
Good with that? Okay.
Yep.
Um,
I commit to an action. I commit to an action.
Okay. Perfect.
And then I'll
so now
reload.
it's gonna go, and it's gonna try and chomp at Durgan. Because he's stupid.
Good luck, buddy.
9. So I'm just gonna take another chunk at your shield and break its teeth. So. Cool. It's your turn.
Dodge a pass. Cantrips, yeah, they can help.
I got guidance, resistance, spare the dying, and word of radiance.
Except for guidance and resistance are both concentration, aren't they?
You can bop it with your staff hammer. But he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Nope.
Pacifist.
Literally
Still alive.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of trying to
Why
figure
do
out if it
you,
was
why do
alive
you
or
think
not.
I say he's an odd one?
We'll all be dead, and there will be like one creature with 1 hit point left, and he'll just be like, "Sorry, guys."
Looks like you get to just gnaw on me forever.
Ding, ding.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I can do cure wounds on myself, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do cure wounds.
Okay.
First level.
Alright, you want to move or anything? Just
No, then
stay fast and planted.
Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Okay. Dig your shield into the ground.
Yeah.
Get some more firm
Oh,
movement.
yeah.
Plus 3, 10.
Keep that thing from charging at you.
13.
Alright. Top of the round, Anya.
Okay.
You are up again.
First attack is a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for 15 damage. Second attack is a 23 to hit
That'll hit.
We'll get him, buddy.
for 19 damage.
Oh, this is that.
Yeah.
And then offhand attack
Move your dice.
is a 19 to hit
Hits.
for 5 damage.
Yeah, that does it.
Nice. Final rapier.
Again, you're
thrust.
just sick of these things. That does it.
There
guys
you go,
finish it.
lad.
Beautiful. Alright.
Durgan, what the hell are these things?
We'll make a medicine check.
That is a good question.
Go.
I am going to do a medicine check, yes.
I want to try a nature check. Can I?
Ooh! Natural 20!
He knows everything about these
That's my
things.
plus 6, so 26.
Okay, cool. So looking at these now that you've been up in close combat with them, you realize they have this rare disease that is rarely ever talked about in medical books. You just happen to know about it from some light reading you were doing one night, and it just sticks out in your mind. They have mineral rot.
Mineral rot.
Mineral rot.
It's a disease.
It's a disease.
Curable?
Like a
It is
lesser,
curable.
like a lesser restoration
None of
curable.
us are paladins.
And you know that Anya has been
Correct.
hit and is suffering a level of exhaustion because of it.
Yeah, I just say, I say, sorry that took so long, Sarge. That took the wind out of me. That bite, I don't know what it did. It threw me off my game.
It did. You were misstepping quite a bit there.
You also know off of your check that essentially it's a disease that progresses in stages. So the first day they just take exhaustion. The next day they lose half of their charisma.
Okay.
The
I
day
walk
after
up.
that,
I
they-
walk up to you and
Sorry, no, I want to keep hearing about the disease first.
Sorry. Go
The
ahead.
day after that, if they don't make a save, they succumb to the rot and they lose their mind and just attack everything essentially.
At that point,
And at
is
that
it
point, it can only be saved by a wish spell.
Okay.
Wow.
So good to know we didn't just kill these guys when we could have saved
I
them.
say, hey, Doc, could you take a look at this wound for me?
So yeah, I do walk over after I.
If he's Doc, I'm grumpy.
He's D, big D, Doc.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up, cast lesser restoration, and it cures either one disease or one condition afflicting you. So in this case, I'll choose to cure the disease.
Cool.
I'll look over his shoulder and say, well, if you die from this wound, I will mourn your passing, and I will use your corpse.
Oh, don't worry. No one's dying in my care.
Thanks, Liz.
Except for the enemies. But they're not really in his care.
They're not.
Perfect. Okay. Now
Do
that
these creatures look like the ones that attacked the others?
Do they?
Yes.
So am I not
That
exhausted?
seems to
any
be the
longer?
same.
No, you're cool.
All right. Well, how's everybody looking? Do we need to take a breather? Or are we good to head on?
I feel much better now.
I'd like to. Are the corpse is still just kind of there. Like they,
yeah.
I want to take 1 minute and cast animate dead.
I mean, yeah.
And I'll basically the ones that I told were going to be in the service of her lady Raven Queen.
Okay. How many
Temporarily,
Can
I can do 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast at the 4th level, and basically, wait, it says 2 additional targets. That
Wait,
means
hold-
2
hold on,
total, right?
Corey, hold on.
2 additional to whatever.
We
so
can just-
3.
We can just use these.
Yeah,
So if I
It's best
cast
for
it,
now.
How long does it last?
it lasts for 8 hours. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah,
24 hours.
24 hours, and then you have to recast to assert your control.
Re- up it.
Little servants.
Corey's also going to grab other zombies and stuff too.
Okay.
So,
So do they just like follow us around and
Yeah,
like, do
so-
what you
so you
want?
can do 3 or 2.
Until the task is complete, I can do. It says 2 additional targets.
So I'm assuming 1.
Yeah,
and then
1
2
plus
additional.
yeah.
Oh, so it's a 3rd level necromancy spell. I cast at the 4th level. Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, so they are basically a servant. I just kind of tell
Well,
them. I have to give them a command for them to do something. but
Skeletons and
Can they
zombies.
attack?
Oh, and mummy.
Yep. They can attack. Yes.
dead.
And it's up to you if you want them to be zombies or skeletons. I assume they're zombies because of.
Yeah,
At
skeletons
this
would be,
point, there's zombies.
skeletons would be like
Okay.
flesh is all rotted away,
Okay, they're
or they've been
zombies.
burned.
Okay, so they don't-
You
they
have
don't
you have
have-
character sheets for your
Yeah, I'll
stat
put-
sheet for zombie.
I'll
right?
put it in
They,
here.
they don't maintain like their
No.
stats when
I
they
thought
roll.
you-
They just
I thought
they
you
just
could
become a.
I could
think it
pick,
says
but I'm
you
gonna
can
leave it to
zombie.
him just because I'm like, would they like shed their skin suddenly and whatever? I'm fine
Yeah,
with
the
them being
skeletons
zombies.
animate and rip themselves out of the flesh.
Yeah,
I'll
you
just-
just-
me.
We'll just say they're zombies for
Zombies, yeah.
East that you can track them when you're in.
I have more skeletons.
yeah, don't
I just kind of look over at her and go,
Perfect.
"You're creepy."
They will only be in the service of her Lady Raven Queen for a short while. But their
Wow.
their deaths
Look around, clueless. I have no
their
idea.
deaths will not be.
Those are the zombies that I have.
Okay. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
All right. Let's go in. I wanna. I guess I lose my
Oh, yeah.
spell. I want to go in and kind of search around, look for traps, look for trap doors, hidden doors, secret things.
Investigation?
Secret tunnels.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
So that's a 13.
Okay, no traps.
No trap doors, no secret doors.
Nope.
All right. I say.
That was investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on top of that, you notice, while you are looking for
Sorry.
traps, you do notice there is, let's see here. You find 20 rations, several barrels of drinking water available, and you find 2 minor healing potions
Oh, nice.
and a notebook.
What are you looking at? What's this for?
Those are the zombies.
I
Well, he's going to use the.
I keep a
follow
healing
bones
potion and I
as
toss
their-
I toss the other one to
You get the zombies.
Chantry, and I say, "You guys mind if we hold on to these potions?"
Feel free.
I'm already putting it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 5 rations. What else did you say was there?
So there was 20 rations, several barrels of clean drinking water, and
So
two
we each
minor
get 4 rations if we split it evenly.
2 minor healing potions and a
Right.
notebook.
I'd like to.
I'm gonna grab the notebook, or unless you do.
I'll just look over your shoulder when
Yeah.
you read it.
Okay. So
I
you
read-
wanna
I'll-
look through
yep.
the notebook?
I'll open
Okay.
it up.
So the notebook just has various entries. It's like a scientific journal. So they've got findings about new.
Sorry,
Okay.
I do want to hand it to him.
Okay.
I'll let him because I want to go around and see how many of my arrows or my bolts I can collect.
Yeah, you can collect all your.
All of them. Okay.
Well, minus the one that's stuck fast to the tree. It is in there, and you
natural
one.
cannot get it out yet.
I assume it's
If you try, it'll snap in
in
half.
common.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in common. It's mainly just like jotted down doctor writing, so you might have a little struggle reading some of it, but essentially you see like one entry is about some new plant species that they've discovered, another entry about some weird frog that they didn't know existed in this part of the world, just various things like that. But you get to one page that draws your attention, which is an entry about the temple entrance being found.
Okay.
And they struggled for a few days to get the door open, and that's the last entry. It's blank.
Can I do a history check based on like the descriptions? If there's anything like familiarity with this temple at all?
It seems like the scientific people, the archaeologists, everything had no idea really what it was.
So it's just
Kind
generic.
of just a
Okay.
generic. We found some entrance.
So of course they actually opened the door without knowing what it was.
Probably melted all their faces,
It is not wise
or
to
turned them
tamper.
into mushroom zombies.
The temper with the deep gods is death.
So do we decide we're taking a break or are we moving on?
I think I'm okay
I'm
to
fine.
move on.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I would recover
Yeah,
a few things with a short rest, but that's not.
If you want to take a short rest, I will use a bathroom rest,
Okay.
Yeah.
and we'll
Short
just do
rest.
that real quick.
It's short rest.
Okay.
Oh. What do I do? What do I get? I don't think I can get back my song of.
That is the one
It
thing.
usually
that's-
tells you, like, it's pretty good at telling you what you do get.
So if I
besides-
click on short
besides-
rest.
Yeah, it'll say recover, and then underneath, if there is
Blade
anything-
song.
Yeah.
Recover, reset maximum.
No, so it won't like have a check mark or anything. It'll
Right.
just tell you. So if like for me, I have channel divinity. So if
Right.
I've used any of them, it'll automatically reset it on
Right.
short rest because that's part of it. It doesn't do your equipment though. That's the one thing that
It does reset my blade song on short rest. Because I can only use it twice per short rest, so that's good. Okay.
Is Blade Song like it just lasts a minute for you?
Yeah.
Or- Okay, cool.
So it and my shadow blade both last 1 minute.
I've never seen somebody fail so much with advantage. Like, that is insane.
It was like the first time was a 3 and a 3, and the second time was a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I'm like so excited because I'm like he can use like maximum shadow blade. I can give him extra attacks. That's gonna be amazing.
It will
will.
be amazing.
Hopefully.
Don't give up hope on me. Just
While I guess while we're doing this, do we want me
because
to?
otherwise, when I was just attacking of my own volition, I did great.
Yeah.
I never missed.
Do we want to talk with any of these dead?
I don't think they're gonna tell us anything that the notebook didn't. Seems like they might be innocent bystanders. I suggest we just take a breather and then head straight towards that temple.
You see how long this aid work lasts.
So do you get your battle maneuvers back at a short rest?
Yes. So I have 5 superiority dice and I get them back in a short rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I wasn't like using. I didn't know if we were gonna take a short rest.
Sure,
So I was
sure.
like,
You don't want to
So-
use them all.
yeah.
Check this out. Look at the clear blue.
Oh, nice. Remind me after. I got a question for you about.
Yeah. Do you have another? Oh, is he done? I got it.
That's so cool. That's pretty. So I had some that broke
you do.
off, and then so I went and I scraped it really lightly with that plastic thing, got it off. Everything looked clear. And
Off
then
the tray?
I used a little
Or
bit
in the
of
vat?
yeah, like online it said use a little IPA to clean off the residue, and then it got cloudy.
Okay. So I have to go look it up, but there's I believe you can just use Windex, and Windex will clean it really well.
Clean it off.
I don't.
I think the hate. I don't know if the IPA.
Okay.
It's a 90%
So here's
IPA.
here
but-
when something sticks to the vat and doesn't stick to the thing.
Yeah.
So what I do is I pull the vat out, and I just get a good lighting, and I just kind of rub your fingers under the part that's sticking, and it'll push it up enough and it'll pop it loose, and then you can take a pair of that spatula and pick it up, or a pair of like really dull tweezers.
Okay.
Pick it up out of there. You don't want to use anything sharp because I poked right through the.
And that's me. I was
that
like
before.
really gingerly using that little
Yeah.
black plastic thing.
By
they
the
had.
way, this would be a perfect time for advertisement slot. If you're interested in advertising.
Absolutely. Extra Life this year, 2019. We are already halfway there.
Yeah,
Perfect.
doing good.
Before we set out, letting the DM know, I'm going to cast Aid at the 4th level for Aid,
Okay.
which basically gives everyone 15 temporary or
5
temporary.
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 But you're
Because
casting at a higher
I'm casting
level.
a high level,
Okay.
and it'll outlast for 8 hours.
Perfect.
3 creatures in range. So I will.
Do you want to wait till we get to the temple first? Or near
It
the
lasts for
temple?
8
Well,
hours.
Oh, okay.
That it depends on how far the temple is. If the temple's 8 hours away,
Well, you don't know.
We don't.
we don't know. Okay,
Maybe
Alright.
before we get in
Let's-
the temple.
Let's
Okay.
look for the temple.
hang tight then.
Okay. So you guys want to head out?
Already
you
my action.
recall before you came into the room,
Having
yes,
fun
the
with
path
that?
off to the
Yeah.
side, and it looked kind of purposeful, but
Yeah,
not well defined.
Have a whittle.
So that was out and to the right. So you
Flexed it. I
guys
mean, look how flexible
head
it is.
on.
Everything is just.
Back in formation, everyone.
Right.
Okay.
We don't want to take any chances. Are the wolves still out there?
They
No, they're
didn't
gone.
seem to get too close to the outpost.
I will have
They could
our
smell something was wrong.
Yeah.
shambling. Do you want them to go first, or do you want them to go behind?
I actually, yeah, I want them up front.
I'll send them up front.
Durgan, you're okay with them on either side of you, right?
I'll live.
So
It is very
them on either side of Durgan, and then we can put the blade song or the blade singer and the cleric in the second row, and then the sorcerer and me in the third.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
start marching
This
on
here.
the path.
The double
You
sword.
saw
Yeah,
earlier.
Like, wait, do we have 3?
I just have marching on. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we'll do that. We'll do this then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
A true battalion.
So you move along the path. Everybody roll me perception checks.
20. 30, 20.
17.
17.
18.
You've been walking.
9.
19.
19. Okay. So you've been walking about an hour. You feel like you're probably getting close. You start to hear what sounds like whispers in the trees. Each of you kind of hears your own. This is like almost calling your name. It's going through.
Did everyone else hear my name?
It sounded like Anya.
No, of course not. I didn't hear nothing.
Wait, how can you two tell the names apart? I mean, honestly, it must sound like the exact same thing.
Should we be offended?
That's rich coming from an elf.
Listen here,
Breeze carries
Anye. Even if that is your real name, we dwarves know our names.
But I don't think the trees do.
Is it the trees then?
I told you I don't trust them.
I'm glad I fired that
Do
crossbow
not
bolt into
worry.
one of them.
In these words, I'm going to cast motivational speech,
Okay.
and basically be like, "Don't worry, I speak with the trees all the time. They say many things. They don't really say anything at all. But you can imagine what great things and wisdom they could impart with us, and we'll be fine. It's okay. It'll be good.
All right, I won't worry about the voice in my head then.
What is motivational
So,
speech do?
innocent bystander, or address ally staff, innocent bystanders, exhort them to inspire them to greatness, whether they have anything to get excited about or not. Choose up to 5 creatures within range that can hear you for the duration. Each creature gains 5 temporary hit points and has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Hey.
5 HP.
How long
10.
does that last?
That lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
Hurry, let's get into combat.
So, hold on.
So we'll say
15 extra temp hit points, right?
and then
Yep.
5 more.
Oh,
No.
we didn't do. He
we
didn't
didn't
do
do
the.
the-
Oh, you didn't cast that yet.
Yeah, not yet. We hang
So
on.
5.
So just
Just
extra 5
5.
extra.
Just 5?
I'll just let you know it's another half an hour to the temple, so
Okay.
you'll only have that for half an hour.
That's fine.
Cool. So as you
That sounds
continue
long.
So
on,
you didn't cast aid?
No, I didn't. I held on to
Creepy.
it. Once we see the cave, I'm holding that. That's when I'll do it.
creepy forest, still dark.
Okay, I took that skill.
Honestly, don't know how long you were fighting.
We
Could
could
have
be
been
like,
minutes, could have been an hour.
Yeah.
You're not sure. The walk again feels like an hour, but you don't know. You eventually arrive to a excavation site. You can see tools like a mine cart, stones, and a sliver of passage that's been excavated out of the earth. As you go up to it, it looks like one of those like old-timey basement entrances, like where the doors would open. But the top was actually like a stone slab, and it's been shattered and destroyed. The ramparts are just sitting on the edge there.
Do we
and
see any
it's-
like dead anywhere or bodies?
I don't see anything nearby.
Okay.
You do see stairs going down into the earth.
So before we go in, I want to kind of look at the stonework, and I want to roll a history check to see if I
I'm
recognize
going to cast
it.
guidance on you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to walk up and what do you see? And what it is it allows you to roll a d4 on top of your any of your checks, and you can roll the check first before using.
Okay.
Yep. So you can
So
choose.
I get advantage because of my stonework ability as a
Does it work?
as a master dwarf. Not that. So 11, 10, and then I'll add 2, 12.
Okay. So
I'm just trying to like see if the pattern of the stonework looks familiar, if it triggers any dwarven history memories in my head.
At a first glance, you're kind of like, this might just be random stone, but as you start looking at the broken apart pieces, you realize the way that the grains are, that this is a really heavy stone and is meant to keep something out or in this case.
Well,
I just say, you want me to scout ahead, boss?
how stealthy are you?
I got a plus 11.
Turgan would know this, but yeah. Be very careful.
Okay.
Come back at the first
So I'm
sign
going to do
of
the same.
trouble.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cast guidance on you as well.
Oh, nice.
So add a d4 to any kind of check you do.
Okay.
And you can roll you can roll the check first before you decide to do the
Okay.
d4.
Okay.
So I'll
Well,
stealth
let's clear,
in.
Before you go, here's some aid.
Clear out the trees.
Dungeon tiles here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's just put
So
over
what does
the-
aid do?
Okay.
I'm gonna do 10.
So
I'm gonna
there.
do 10 level, 3rd level instead of 10. So add 10 hit points to you, add 10 hit points to Big D, and to me.
So 10.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, no,
15
no,
total.
Nope,
yeah.
nope.
So now
15 total.
So now we have 15 total
Extra hit
temporary
points,
hit
yeah.
points. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'll stealth in and kind of go
Okay, so it's just
checking
stairs down.
for traps.
How far is you have dark vision?
Yeah,
What's
60 feet.
Okay, so the stairs. It looks like stairs as far down as you can see.
Okay.
Stairway until your vision cuts out.
Does everybody have dark vision?
I think everyone does. Well,
Tiefling.
Tiefling does. Right? Because you're in hell. Why would you?
Yeah. Everything's dark in hell. There's no fire or anything like that.
So looking for traps is a 15 on my.
Do you want to add your guidance?
escape check?
Oh yeah, roll your d4 if you can.
If
You
you
don't
want.
have to.
You don't have to. You can use it on something else if you want.
Yeah.
So I just get like one.
You can just hold on to it, and if you
Okay.
if you think that you're not going to roll, if
It's like
so
a
you do
minor bardic
Bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
pretty
but
much.
you don't have to choose. I'm going to roll this first.
Sure.
You can roll your check first and then go after. Okay.
Sure. 15's probably good enough for a trap.
Do you want this stuff cleaned up
I
too?
would assume So, yeah, let's go ahead and just get it all. So as you start going down the stairs, waft of just smelly, musty mud, leaves, rock kind of just fills your nose. You don't notice any traps on the stairway.
Okay.
It just appears to go down maybe about 70 feet. So as you
Okay.
take a few steps in, you can see the bottom.
Okay.
It looks clear and it just kind of opens up into like a skinny hallway.
So we're all waiting up there, and I go.
Yeah.
3 knocks. That's what I told him. I said 3 knocks and that'll be secure.
I'll just send message.
And then your voice goes, huh?
I'll say it looks clear to the bottom of the stairs, Sarge. Why don't you guys head down and I'll just check out the room. I'll just go like just into the room. You know what I mean?
So we'll say this is the bottom.
Right, he said we can go down.
Wow. Okay. That is the bottom stair.
Okay.
Every time
go
Turian gets message, his face just kind of screws up and he just kind of
into the
looks like.
skinny hallway.
Okay.
I'm just gonna curve over.
Yeah,
It's gonna open up into. I wonder if I can.
don't like having an elf in my head.
Just go like this. It's gonna open up into.
This is not a toy.
Like our grandmother used to always say, never let an elf in your head.
Never let an elf in your head. And never. And like my grandpappy always used to say, never let an elf give you head. Again, I went French there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Les dwarfs!
I cast a message and let them know that a tiefling's also in their head.
No. I'll glare over at Chandri and then I'll say, you go first.
We'll just finish off that square.
Like this.
Yeah, just go ahead and move that one over. And then we'll take. Actually, I'll put this here. One more just for size, and then over here, you'll see another stairway going down. Okay. We'll just say those are stairs. Okay.
So I'll kind of get to here. I'm stealthing. I don't know if you need me to make a stealth check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
That is going to be a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. So you are stealth in the darkness, and it's quite dark down here.
And
You're now 70 feet
I used
underground.
that.
There is literally no sunlight down here.
Cool.
But with your dark vision, you can see the ground is covered in moss and rocks, and there seems to be like a slow drip from above. Let's see what else do you
That's
see.
the problem. They got mold.
You see 2 moss-covered piles of stones, one here and one here.
Okay.
I have a representation.
Stones. Stones? Don't say you don't have representations. You always have representations.
Boom.
We've got something.
Okay, so those are your piles of stone.
Can I do a
Actually, I'm gonna say it's over right in front of the stairway.
so like this and this? Okay.
That just makes it a little more.
Can I do a like a I don't know, nature perception investigate check on the stone? On the piles of stone to see if
We're
I
all
can
heading down, by the way.
see
Okay.
anything. Yeah,
So
you
we'll
guys
say
are,
you can get there 70 feet, so we'll just say in 12 seconds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I want to kind of come up here, and I guess maybe I'll come up here to this guy and get, you know, about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away,
Okay.
I mean that rock.
stealthy, and yeah, and just kind of. I'm just checking it out. I'm trying to investigate, see if I can make anything out of it. If there's anything hidden in there, if it looks like.
something about a rock.
Yeah, roll perception. I'm gonna have you do perception.
Okay. It's only 10.
As far as you can tell, these are just piles of rock
Okay.
and moss and the like.
Gosh, I want to look at my spells here. Anything useful? Detect magic.
So once we get to the bottom of the stairs, which is where he said
Yep.
it was safe,
Yep.
I'll call for a quiet halt.
And I'll turn around and message back and say, it looks like the room's clear. There's some rock piles over here and a stairway leading down. Why don't you guys come in?
Are you talking
I'm
stealthily?
messaging.
Oh, you're messaging.
Sorry, I don't have an earring, but I still do that for as though I did.
All right, he says it's clear. I shout.
Okay. It echoes. Clear, clear.
I'll command our
What's your
shambling,
passive perception?
14.
our
You
shambling
swear
zombies.
out of the corner of your eyes, you think the rocks go.
Okay,
At the same
I
time.
quickly message and I say, hold up. Something moved.
And then I'll do that kind of quiet. Wait.
Zombies are like, stop.
Settles down. Nothing. Might have just been the dark playing tricks on your eyes. You're not sure.
Alright. I'm going I just say.
I say in my head,
Dim lights.
even though you. Oh yeah, Scott, we should dim the lights. Even though you can't hear me because you have to message first, I go, what's the hold up? What's the hold up?
I turn and I message him and I say, I'm gonna poke these rocks. Get ready in case something happens.
Well, hang on there.
Okay, what?
Shouldn't we be in a better formation before we do this?
Yes, but if there's something in there, I'd like to get the jump on it.
You tell me when you're ready.
Okay. So I sneak up here.
Pull out my amazing
Okay, roll stuff.
24.
Okay, you are so freaking quiet. You can't even hear any of your footsteps echoing off the wall.
I whisper to the others and I say, be ready to move.
And I bonus action pull out my shadow blade and just slash at the rock pile.
As soon as you pull out the blade and it illuminates, you notice these are not rocks.
Okay.
And it's actually 2 creatures.
Nice.
So you're gonna see that one. Woo! And as soon as the blade illuminates it, and just gets up and.
Do I get a surprise round on it?
Yeah, we'll say you can get one surprise round because you caught it off guard because you're so stealthy.
Cool.
Let me get.
I really hope he does tell me before he starts attacking.
I told you that. I
We're
say,
just waiting around the corner, like.
I say, as I'm
But
swinging, I
message is
I
a bonus
message.
action, isn't it?
Yes.
Which you already used your shadow blade for.
You're
No, it's a
right.
cantrip, isn't it? Oh,
It is a cantrip, but
yeah.
It's a full action. I think.
okay, fine. So, well, at
Yep.
this point, like, I can
Do we hear
scream
noises?
as a free action, can't I?
You hear. Just hear the shadow blade make noise. That'll settle the
Sure.
debate. Okay.
And you see a
Makes a
purplish
crackling
light.
energy. Yeah, you know something's up.
And I go, go!
Well, these guys made
You
big
say, roll for
noises too. So
initiative.
Yeah, and you heard them.
For the bronze.
You heard them as they kind of stand up.
Well, that doesn't sound
Alright.
good.
zombies attack.
So that is
Zombies
a 19 to hit.
Come back to me.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. Oh, I'm still in like Ari mode. I'm like, sweet, automatic crit. No,
Which is why I was like,
I'm not an assassin.
It's not gonna be as good as you think it is.
I can't help myself. 12, 15, 19 damage for the
probably
first
gonna
attack.
be-
Okay, let me. Let's track this here.
Very well. So we have 15 temp hit points, right?
Yes. Us 3 do.
On top of the 5.
20 total.
No, I'm sorry. I
only
cast
cast
that
it
one
third
at the
level.
3rd level because I wanted to reserve my last 4.
Okay.
Second attack is in,
Sorry, it was 19 you said?
yeah, 19 damage.
So I cast.
Second attack was a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hit.
I cast
Yeah, that
motivational
hits.
speech.
Oh, wait,
For-
sorry. Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Wait.
For
I cast motivational speech at the 3rd level. That's 10 hit points, not 5.
14 damage,
Okay.
Did you cast
and then
motivational
my
speech?
offhand.
I cast
Oh no, I already used a bonus action.
So we do have.
So you
So
get 20 total.
I okay. So here's the question.
Because I have the spell slot marked for 4.
So Chandra, you have 10 temporary
I guess
HP, not 5.
I guess if I move at this point, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity, even though we're in a surprise round, right?
Yeah, I'll say the surprise round ends as soon as you hit it the first
Sure.
time. It's
That-
now
that-
it's
yeah,
now where you are.
That works. In that case, I wait. Sorry. Reaction. Well, I don't have a reaction because nothing's attacked me, so I can't do what I want
Rolling
to do.
initiative.
Yep. Now let's get into
So I'm
initiative,
just-
everybody.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Do you want me to roll
Embarrassed.
individually for my
Come on.
zombies?
Just
or is it-
absolutely
Let's just have them move as
embarrassing.
one horde,
As one horde.
essentially.
Do you want me to roll them as a separate initiative from mine? Or same?
Yes, we'll
Or you
have
want
them
them
move
just go
separately
after
of you, but they'll all move as
I
one.
want to card.
Okay.
I thought there was rules for them about.
I think technically they're
Technically,
supposed to
they
go
get their
after
own.
you. I thought that
What
they
does the
would-
spell say?
They can go in whatever order
I
that
thought
you
they-
choose. It's just
On
I
each
thought
of
they have
your
their own
turns, you
initiative.
can use your bonus action to command the creature
Okay,
if they're within 60 feet.
as a bonus action, you said.
Yeah, as a bonus
So
action.
okay, so then you can command them on your turn, as one of your bonus actions to do
And
something.
that's the action.
And that will be that action.
You decide what action the creature will take and where it will move during its next turn.
So yeah, have them roll an initiative then.
Okay.
so they get their own turn.
That's fine. There's.
But
enough
it
for
will
me
be your
anyway.
bonus action if you want to tell them to do
tell
something
them to do
different
something, yeah.
or go somewhere else. Okay. What was your initiative?
22.
Okay.
Minus 16 zombies is 13.
Okay.
Ooh, good. They got right after you. That's nice.
Helpful.
All right, Reese.
I love that mic image.
I got 17.
Okay, Turgan.
5.
Wow.
I have one of the best X's in the
Durgan?
party.
17.
Nice.
Wow. Good. Okay, let me roll my creatures of the night. Oh, they did so bad.
Good. Because I need to go first so I don't die.
Ooh, they did really bad.
Around the corner.
Exactly. Run away!
Bring the party to you guys.
Bravely
Massive
ran
damage.
away.
I don't see how that's a party.
Can you, let's see.
Okay.
Disengage is specific
action.
to you. Anybody could take
Anyone
the
can take
disengage
disengage
action.
action.
Right, not a
It
bonus
takes your
action,
full
but an actual
action.
action. Okay.
Rogue's the only one that can do a
Okay.
bonus.
Can do it as a bonus. And monks.
All right, so to start it off, it will be Anya
Okay.
with another.
I'm going to disengage
Okay.
for my action and bravely run away to here. And then since I've got my Shadow Blade out for my bonus action, I'm going to start my song.
Okay.
I'm going to be like,
Perfect.
I don't want to get double teamed by these things until the rest of my party
Next
gets here.
will be Chantry.
Get him, Chantry.
That's you, Reese.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out. So I can do it in the corner.
Yeah, if you come around the corner, you'll be able to see both of them.
Yeah.
He's here,
They're
right?
in the back, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner.
What's your move speed?
30.
So
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get to like right here if you can see that. You're
So
kind of still in the hallway.
You'll be able to see both of them from where you are.
For me, it's the one on the left, the one without the outstretched arm.
Okay.
Can I see them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see both of them.
I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay. Go ahead and
The mushroom shoulder
Yeah.
or the outstretched arm.
Yeah, mushroom shoulder.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Okay. The hits.
Never thought I'd...
Total of 10 damage, but I'm gonna use a bonus action and use Quicken Spell.
Yeah.
Spend your sorcery
Spend your
points.
sorcery points.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the sorcery points.
Okay. How many do you have left?
Like,
Don't they recover
Hold
after
on.
rest?
I think it's long.
I think it's long.
I have 3 left.
Okay.
By the way, Colton, you have an extra 5 to 10 hit points because he has
15 actually.
Oh,
So it's-
so you have
it's
20
20
total.
And I'm
20
gonna use
Because
Chaos
I
Bolt for the
marked
second
off
one.
Using
Okay.
all the spell slots
Go for it.
Got it.
Whatever leadership or inspiring.
Natural 20.
Okay. Roll your double damage and add your bonus.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
Don't believe it.
That's 4d8 plus 2d6. That's incredible.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big one.
What did he do?
It was
He
the
crit
chaos
on his
bolt.
chaos bolt.
A quickened
nice.
chaos bolt.
Dude, quicken 2 fireballs and take both of them out.
Oh, I forget that I have Fireball, actually.
What
Not used to
what
AoE
damage
damage.
type is this, by the way?
Oops, they're immune.
It's possible.
It's true.
When I heard that you were being DM, I was like, it's gonna be kind of horrid.
So,
It's gotta be.
32 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Damaging damage.
The damaging type.
Hold on.
going from barbarian, where you do one thing, to sorcerer.
Oh man, it's so crazy.
Who's up next, by the way?
Durgan.
This is psychic damage.
Durgan on deck.
Okay. And it was 36, you said? What was the damage?
Take that, totem warrior monsters.
32 points.
My Shadow Blade psychic damage
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, really? Nice.
Perfect. All right. You want to move? Oh, you already used your movement. That's it for you.
Yep.
Okay. Durgan.
Durgan, it's your Durgan. I mean,
Durgan, it's your Durgan.
Durgan. It's your turn again.
Let's see here.
and who's on deck after that?
Eliza on deck. Then your zombie.
So right
And then
before,
everything
right
else,
before I
and
take
then-
off, I kind of turn around
Everything
to
else.
Turgan and say, "You got this, brother." And what it is it's a enhance ability.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna give you Cat's Grace, which gives you, let's see, no, not Cat's Grace.
Or bear strength, or
Actually, yeah, with that
It doesn't affect
doesn't
attack
affect your
rolls.
attack.
Nope.
Then I am going to give you Bear's Endurance then. So you get 2d6 temporary hit points.
Jeez, man, you guys in your temporary hit.
I know.
Seven temporary hit points.
false life, enhanced ability.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and
Is that concentration?
yeah. So I've got concentration, and then so I'm going to go ahead and move 5, 10. I have boots, by the way, that give me 30 speed. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move in. Basically, just start moving into the room.
Okay.
What are you concentrating on? Is it the temporary hit points?
Yeah, it's the
Bear
bear's endurance.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Eliza.
Okay, I'm going to have my shield, and I'm going to use this time instead of my Mace of Destruction. I'm going to use my Warhammer.
Okay.
And before I go in, I would like to cast.
It's like a pocket dimension. He just keeps pulling.
I know,
All
right?
these
He's
weapons.
Toon kind.
I think
Toon kind just keeps
One little leg.
pulling stuff out of
Seriously.
the portable
I
hole.
should have been
I'm going
Right.
to turn that corner, and I'm going to use Vampiric Touch at the 3rd level.
Or Mobbit
It's a concentration
Yeah,
spell. So basically, if
Is it a touch spell?
I have to hit them to
Or
use
30
it,
to
but
50
I'm activating it now.
Okay.
So and then for a minute, every time I make an attack, this will take effect.
Okay.
Every time it hits, I should
Every
say.
time it hits.
So
But you do have to
5 minutes.
Hit them to get it
yes,
going.
I have to.
So you're preemptively
Yeah.
getting
Yes, I have to make a
Okay.
melee spell attack against the creature with my reach, and so that's why I'm using the
Okay.
mace or whatever.
So
So-
that is getting ready.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then my bonus action, I'm going to tell my underlings to attack the monsters in here and bring them down in the name of the Raven Queen. And then their movement is
20.
20. I think.
20. They're going to do. I'm going to just basically tell them to get there as quick as possible so they dash. So I'll just have them move as a.
a move and an action.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So, like, right there ish. So they just come, like, rushing through, like, in a rage.
Gives me the chills every time.
Hold fast, brother.
I can't dash. Instead of the I thought I was gonna get closer than I am. Instead of Vampiric Touch, can I do something like I'm a Guiding Bolt?
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Go for that.
And I'll just do Vampiric Touch next turn.
Okay.
I'll do it at the 3rd level.
Which one are you going at?
I'm gonna be shooting at the one that they're going for.
Okay.
Flashlight streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
I heard flashlight screams, and I was just like,
Radiant damage. Take this. Take
This
my mag
one,
light.
this one is going to be radiant damage. Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to. Let's see, is there? What's my modifier? Guiding Bolt plus 7, so that's going to be 18 total.
Yeah, that hits.
And then it's going to make 66 radiant damage. And then the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 total radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'll call it out. It'll be like a flash of like deep purple and pink light just and be like, you're an abomination before my queen, Lilo.
Takes the damage.
And I go, your queen's name is Lilo?
Right. Your zombie horde went, so now it will be Mushroom Shoulder guy is going to use his movement, and he's going to go, dang, and just come up on your zombies, and it's going to make 2 slam attacks.
Meatbag! So, when it
So that's going to
the middle
be,
finger will split off.
let's
So I
see,
have to, like,
where's the slam attack? So that's
turn
going to
it,
be
like, glue it back together. and
21 and 22 to hit.
Both
Slams.
hit. It has an AC of 8.
Yeah, these zombies are just like, hey.
Zombies are kind of fodder, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Useful though. It's gonna hopefully keep this guy from.
That's gonna
charging me and
take
killing me.
14 damage and
14?
16 damage.
Okay, it dies.
And it will engulf its body.
Doesn't it have that undead constitution?
It does have
thing?
unlimited constitution, so it needs to make a DC plus. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead of 0.
So what was the first? Was the first attack enough to take it out?
No. Second
So
one.
second attack. So 16. So,
16.
21
21.
is the.
The DC.
And then things mid con, it's plus 3.
Come on.
14, 16, 17,
17.
18.
Almost.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It will engulf its body and it's just start eating it like a freaking weird Venus flytrap thing. And as it's doing it, you notice there's other body parts sticking out. A foot, an arm. You see an eyeball up on its shoulder. Just
do
messy.
I sense this as an abomination?
Rock-like?
They're plant, rock, bramble, bush.
Okay.
It's just this massive,
Almost like what we
Gross
already
plants.
fought, but
Okay.
bigger and
kind of
nastier.
Got it.
They technically are plant, but they're just this
Okay.
like carnivorous plant essentially. Okay, that will be its turn. Next is Turgan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So I go before the last guy.
Yeah, he rolled
That's
really-
incredible.
he rolled really
yeah, so
bad.
bring me around the corner here.
Its dex is. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you. It didn't help.
You can go there, you can go to that one, or that one.
That one. Holy shite! I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess just double crossbow the guy on the right.
Okay.
That seems to be what everybody else is. Well, let's see.
The outstretched arm or the mushroom dude?
This is who I attacked. This is who
Yeah.
Reese attacked.
I don't want to use up that advantage though. I'm gonna attack the guy on my right, the mushroom
shoulder.
guy.
Okay.
So the first attack is a 17,
That'll hit.
and the second one is 17.
Okay. They both hit.
Okay. And I am going to roll each damage individually this time.
Okay.
So the first one was 5, and then another 8 damage on
Okay.
top of that.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else you want to do?
I'll look over into the corner, and I'll go, "What are you doing? Get in there!" Just a second. I think I actually have something. You're all gonna die. Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Next is this guy's turn, and he's gonna come up and take out one of those other undead zombie things. It's gonna be 2 slam attacks again,
No.
and it's gonna be 13 and much higher.
Both hit.
Okay.
This guy's named Rob. Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
What are the other ones?
Rob Zom.
The other one's Jeremiah.
So that's gonna be
And the last
13
one is
Was
13 damage.
And
Savage.
10 damage.
Randy.
So 23 total.
23, barely.
23 barely hits it. Needs to roll a Constitution of 23 plus
no.
No.
It was 10 plus
10,
5.
10 plus 5,
So
15.
15.
It's
So that's a 9 plus
Not
3.
quite.
Nope, dies.
Okay. It also absorbs that one.
Hey,
Well,
these are
actually,
good.
that's the first time that one's
These are
absorbed.
being
And
good
again, you
moves.
just see body part. This time, you see like a miner's pickaxe
Yeah.
coming out. They obviously got to
That's-
the exploration party.
That's basically like 23 temporary hit points right there. So.
Yep.
Yeah,
Work.
for sure.
Okay, back up to the top. Anya.
All right, I say, I look over at Sarge and say, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right here,
Okay.
since this is the one we seem to be. And make some attacks.
Cool. Chantry's on deck.
Okay, so first attack
In the
is
morning.
a 22 to hit. 22
Sorry. Yep, that hits.
for 19 damage.
Okay.
And second attack is a 18
Plus something
to
of,
hit
like resistance
That
to
hits.
bludgeoning or piercing? Piercing and
for
slashing?
nice
Vulnerable to bludgeoning.
21 damage.
Immune to exhaustion and poison.
And then I make an offhand attack,
So they might not have been
With
the best
my
choice.
rapier.
They would have taken extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
and it's a 17
the
to
zombies
hit.
would like come back
That
and be
hits.
useful. But
Okay, for
might have some roll.
2 damage.
Perfect. All right.
Do I notice, like, when I stick it with that other rapier, does it seem to penetrate
The one
as
with
well as my
radiant
shadow
damage?
blade?
It's all similar damage as far as I can tell.
No, I mean just my regular non-magical
Oh.
offhand rapier.
Oh, good question. Yeah, it does the.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it seem to get
kind
like
of
stuck?
Seems
or-
like it cuts through the vines
Okay.
and muck and everything that is this giant creature.
All right.
Back to your jungle days.
All right, Lagrange. Get him.
That's an 18 dexterity.
Is there anyone between the two creature?
Yeah, Anya and a zombie.
Like what do you mean between? Like from one creature to the other?
He wants to fireball and he doesn't want to hurt him.
You can burn the
Well, you
zombie.
can-
I don't care.
you can-
Like I was gonna cast fireball.
If
but
you cast it into
Put
the
it like,
back,
behind him.
you would.
We
This
have
is 20
here.
feet. 5,
We have
10,
the radius
15,
thing.
20. So you take out the zombie and Anya would have to make
What
a
is that?
dex.
Is it a 40-foot
And
circle?
It's a 20 foot.
Take half damage. And the wall's right here, so it
But
can
circle.
go beyond it.
So if you push it,
That's a 30.
Is it a? It's a sphere, correct? Can you push it up
Yes.
the wall? How tall is the wall?
the wall's 70 feet tall.
Oh.
So you
can
can go
shoot it up
high.
higher. And
If you
Angle
shoot it
it.
up high,
Yeah,
So it's
spear.
doing
let me
like
go
this.
high, 'cause I want to catch those two guys.
Okay.
Where they're bigger than I should.
yeah. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll say that works.
I'm going to allow this.
Is that a Matt Mercer?
No,
so
it's
that'd be-
Futurama. Futurama.
He always
Same.
says, "You can certainly try." That's what he always says. Sorry, what was that?
They need to make a DC of
15.
X save.
We need to pitch in to get him a better fight.
The one with the
problem
outstretched
is,
arm makes it. The other one does
Discord's
not.
dropping out on the. It's dropping
Do
packets.
we need? Well, let's grab another. We can grab another computer and hook it up to Discord.
It's the, right now,
So
though, it's
what's the
bandwidth
damage?
That's having the issue. Discord, because right now this is going OBS and Discord on the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we grab another computer to do Discord separately,
It could help. Yeah.
Damage on that.
8 damage.
Okay.
28 damage.
Yeah.
It could also be attenuation on his side, where the mic thinks he stopped and drops.
28 and 14. Then, yeah.
It's the bandwidth on my side.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Durgan. It is your turn.
I'm gonna move up. Get right in its face. And I am going to
Blow their faces off.
He's my badly painted wizard. Is he my old figurine, my badly painted one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't tell with the gray on top.
Yeah, that's a special one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's actually female.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna run up to it, make a lot of noise to try to distract it, so it doesn't hit him. And then I'm actually going to cast a spell on the other one in the corner. I'm going to cast Banishment on him. So, the
This is
target
cool, I
must
almost took this.
succeed on a Charisma saving throw or be banished.
Hopefully they have
14.
crappy charisma.
these giant mounds of tentacles.
They're very personal.
Charisma saving
You'd
throw
be
14.
surprised.
That's what I think.
Great at parties.
It actually rolled a natural 20.
Damn it.
You can look.
That's fine.
What?
But yeah.
What? That's awesome. How does your luck work?
So basically, I
let me see,
tried
hold
to
on.
summon
Let me see if I can
portal
remember this.
behind it,
Uh-huh.
and instead of it getting sucked in, it kind of just like dug its hand into the ground. And
You see some like leaves and
or
rocks and
attack
stuff
against me.
go through the portal, but it stays.
Dang, that would have been
It
awesome.
stays, but it
'Cause
kind
it
of
lasts
its
for a
claws kind of
minute,
dig.
right?
yeah, it lasts
But
for a
wait.
minute.
Isn't Banishment a concentration spell?
no,
It is.
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember I almost took it.
That would break your
Yep,
concentration.
and that's fine. I'll go down
Okay.
and 7.
So you
attempts.
reverse it. So now you're concentrating on nothing. So you can take away your concentration. Right?
It
Okay.
didn't work, so I think that.
Because it lasts
That's
for
it?
a minute, right? They go to some other
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
for a minute.
Or if they're from another plane,
So-
it just sends it
Anything
back.
else?
home, as long as
Yeah.
you complete the spell without like
Yeah.
getting your concentration
Okay.
broken.
Yeah, good.
So you have to last
Eliza
a minute and
and
then just
It
like
says
Single
if-
zombie.
If it's
Alright.
native to the
I'm
plane
gonna
that
cast-
you're on, it goes to a harmless demi-plane, incapacitated. It remains there until the spell ends, at which point
It
it
comes
reappears in the same spot. If it's native to a different plane than you're on, it's banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, then the target reappears. Otherwise, the target does not return.
Zombie's gonna still be attacking,
Okay.
doing the same action from last time. I'm gonna use my movement, so 5, 10, 15 to get right up in his face.
If your guiding bolt lasts until the end of your turn, it's still on it.
It is still
Yeah, so
yes.
you get
So
a
I get advantage on this.
Okay.
I am casting Vampiric Touch at the 3rd level,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack him using my. As I cast this, my the war hammer, kind of gets this scythe-like aspect to it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing at it as hard as I can.
Alrighty.
That's a 7. I am going to use luck.
Okay.
That's a 15, much better.
Okay, that'll hit.
plus
Get my-
whatever.
It hits. Yep.
Okay,
It's a little dark on the
marking my luck
screen.
before I forget. And so it's going to take a total of 1d8 plus 3. So that's going to be 4. Plus the 3d6 necrotic. That was non-magical, by the way, the 3.
Okay.
And then the necrotic is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I regain half that in hit
Okay.
points, but I'm already full hit points, so yeah, that's my turn. And then the zombie is the zombie right next.
Yep.
Zombie's gonna make a slam attack.
Okay.
And
Come on and slam.
that's an 8 plus 3,
Misses.
11. So he whiffs. And just kind of like bludgeoned, just like slammed up against him, like.
All right.
You
Got
grab
some
one of that
slime on
working
me.
arms.
Use your arms next time.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. So this one is going.
I'm sorry. I did want to on that activate my divine. So 21 extra on that. The channel
Is that
divinity.
Oh, you're gonna do a channel.
Okay,
Channel
you're gonna
divinity.
spend a thing to do
Yeah,
it.
so it's basically it's gonna be like
Oh, I didn't know those were.
I'm gonna when I pull back,
Nice.
it'll be like that scythe kind of like vampiric energy hanging
Yeah.
off it,
40 heals.
and then it'll like triple in size.
Okay,
to
and
whoever
that's
you want.
21
Just like
damage on top of
distributed.
it.
21 extra
Twice, every
necrotic.
short
Yes.
rest. We will never run.
Ignoring
out of
resistances.
Unless I could die at a single crit though.
He has Revivify.
All
It's not
right.
that on my-
Now,
I can stabilize you,
Mushroom
bring you back.
Shoulder is going to attack Durgan with
Okay.
2 slam attacks.
Bring it on.
Whoop. First is going to be a 3, and the next one is going to be, a 11, and then the other one's going to be a 24.
Whoa. Miss and a hit.
Okay.
Hit on the second one.
Even though you're at 22.
No.
21. 20. I don't reckon 20 AC. Yeah, 20.
It's going to be
You're standing
17
next to
damage.
somebody.
I have to stand next to 2 people to get 1 AC.
Oh, it's two.
That's
Okay.
right.
17 damage to
17
you.
damage.
And then it will be Turgan's turn.
Alrighty. So whoa,
So I'll go ahead and fire at that the mushroom shoulder.
Okay.
That is only an 11.
No miss.
Okay, and then I will say, "Let's get it right this time."
And you're going for the outstretched arm, dude?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
for
mushroom shoulder?
mushroom
Oh, yeah,
shoulder.
that's
Times the try.
All right. Natural 20.
Ooh, sweet.
I'm taking full credit for this.
All right. So
Jamesville. It's
now,
me, baby.
okay. Now, sorry.
Double the damage, add your.
Yep, and you get an
buffers.
extra D8 because
And that
technically,
I get to double that.
yes.
So this is gonna be. This is
Massive
gonna be
damage.
8d8
Okay, go for it. Let's see what you do.
minimum of 8 damage.
plus 4. Okay.
Watch
So
it be
yeah, exactly. 11.
My luck could be
21. Ugh. 25 plus 4. 29 damage.
Okay.
Now I only get 1 attack,
You only
right?
get one
This is
attack, yep.
okay.
Yep. Okay. So
Still,
that
30
movement
damage.
Or anything
That
you
was
wanna do?
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up right behind my bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up, and I'm just gonna, I'm reloading the crossbow. And I just set it right on his shoulder. And I got your back.
All right. Now outstretched arm is gonna make
That should give you one.
2 slam attacks
If
against
that string
Eliza.
breaks, you're gonna have a nasty headache.
Coming
Ow, crap. Wouldn't be
First
the
one's
first
gonna
time.
miss, and the second one is gonna be a 11.
Against my AC
Yeah.
or the yes.
Yours.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
I have my
So it
Shield up.
whiffs on you twice, and top of the round on you.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling you, Sarge. First attack is a 20,
Don't get too touchy-feely now.
23. First
That'll
attack,
hit.
23 to hit. For nice. Finally got an 8. 11, I bragged. 12. 16 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23
That'll hit.
for 17 damage.
All right, that is enough to take that one out.
Nice.
So you cut through, and it falls apart and opens up, and all its nasty body parts come falling
A
out.
minor pick. Okay, then I'll just move up and
Well, no more bonus for you.
and I'll go to here actually, and
Macy. Oh.
and stab it with my offhand.
Offhand weapon.
12.
That'll miss.
Okay.
You just got so excited about killing the other one. Yeah, and then you just.
I'm invincible.
All right, Lagrange.
Didn't say that. We need a revivify for that. Chandra.
Chantry, it's you.
I'm gonna firebolt that dude.
Okay.
That guy.
Roll for it.
Total of 18 to hit.
That hits.
There are so many dice that I have to keep track of now.
Seriously.
Welcome to being a spellcaster.
So because
WTF.
because I had guiding bolt on him.
Two
I had
dice.
advantage, so I didn't need
Tops
to use
3 with Thorn on.
for that last one.
Oh.
Because I only rolled.
Yeah, take the luck back then. Yeah.
12 points of damage for that.
Okay. And okay. Perfect. Next is gonna be Durgan.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Unless you want to move.
I left a space for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
right there. And then I'm going to take the help action.
Okay.
On who would be next? Who's next in the?
You know it would be Eliza.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the help action on for Eliza, and I'm gonna basically distract the monster.
Okay.
And what that does is you gain advantage on your next attack
Okay.
before
So roll twice.
before my next turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
For your first
So you
attack roll. So it's not like
Basically,
second roll.
lock its focus on you.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
distract
can't pay
it.
attention to anything other than you for this moment.
As I run, I take the shield and I kind of dig it into the dirt and fling a bunch of dirt at it.
The one eye just like.
It's not even its eye.
Yeah.
It's just some other
Visine.
Clear eyes.
So
Is Preston next?
Yep.
yeah,
And
so
you're up.
that is going to be a total of I think 13.
To hit.
So here's the question.
What are you doing?
Here's the question. I'm hit. I rolled twice. I got a 4 and a 6.
For what? For what
4
attack,
and a
sorry?
melee attack
Okay.
against this guy.
Okay.
Because that's what I have to do in order to use Vampiric Touch. Vampiric Touch has a +7 to hit DC, and then but my Warhammer has a +6. Which do I take?
+7.
+7.
Your vampiric touch. If your
Isn't it
vampiric
just-
touch has an attack, then it's that.
Yeah.
Well, this one says
Man,
It's a melee
make
weapon attack. So you're not
Spell
using
attack
your
is-
weapon,
you're
you're
not
using
using
a
a
spell.
weapon.
It's
You're actually
essentially
trying
a
to
spell
touch
that's
it.
activated by
Oh
enemies.
no! So
or
it's
not activated, but it's
not
enhanced
auto.
with
So the vampiric touch is its own attack. It's
Right.
not. It's
So
not a.
oh, okay.
It's not.
It's not
part
an
of
not-
it.
enhanced. Oh,
it's
so it's not like
augmented.
smite.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
That
so
was
in that
you doing
case-
flavor there.
Okay,
But it's
in that
it's
case,
a
then it's just
a
with it.
spell attack. I mean,
And it
Okay.
does
Melee
3d6
spell
damage.
attack.
I'm gonna
Okay,
rake
perfect.
across and then
Thank you.
and it
You're
would
welcome.
and I'll attempt for that would be a 13 because I got a 6 and I'm +7. So
And that was with your advantage.
that was with advantage.
Okay, so you're gonna, that misses,
So, whiff.
unfortunately.
And then
Whiff.
For a
Then your zombie, or whatever other action.
bonus action, I'll just tell the zombie like, "Come on, like, be useful."
Yeah.
Okay.
The Raven,
Well,
please
that's what it's
watching.
like.
Go ahead
Oh, wait,
and
no,
make
I'm
your
not prompt. I'm not prompt.
zombie attacks. Zombie attack.
Zombie attack.
Go for
Zombie
it.
attack. Okay, zombie is rolling. That is a 6. Well, it's definitely not gonna hit because he's a plus. Crap.
Okay, so he just wants to
It
make the
basically
Raven
looks
Queen
like-
really bad. He's so
Yeah.
tired of
This
being
is the
alive.
most passive aggressive
Yeah.
zombie I have ever raised.
First I was a mushroom zombie, now I'm like this fleshy
Now he's just
zombie.
like,
Let me be done.
All right, Turd.
Let me get absorbed into this planet
Alright.
creature.
You.
I will swing around and swing away. By swing, I mean shoot.
Shoot. You'll swing your arms as you
That
shoot.
was almost a 20. That's going to be a 22.
Yep.
And then the other one is 12.
Okay, so
So
the
one
first one
hits.
hits. Yep.
And it's going to do 13 damage.
Okay.
Max
It's looking
damage.
pretty hurt.
You take the horn out, blow it, and a bunch of bees come out of it.
I've been keeping them in there for a while now.
Okay. Now it's gonna be its turn, and it sees Eliza in front of it, and also it sees you, and it goes back and forth, and it goes for you instead because you threw dirt at it, and it is so mad about it, and it's gonna do
Sorry.
2 slam attacks against you.
Okay.
First is a 19,
This is
and then a lower than that. Gosh dang it! So just
yeah. I mean,
Miss.
I like the idea of it just comes down with both hands.
and
I
you just go.
I just raise the shield up and it just.
You lose an inch of your height, but you blocked it just perfectly. Your spine's a little compressed.
I'm like, that feels
Alright.
pretty good though.
Top of the round.
I want some of that.
Alright,
Anye, again.
1, 2, they're not.
attack. Wow, look at that.
1.
Oh, and a 20.
A 1 and a 20.
The polar
Okay.
balance in the universe has been
So does
Can you do more than 9 damage?
20 34?
So we'll just say you're just infuriated at this point, just singing your song ferociously as you just hack this thing, and it just falls into a shred. It falls into a shred of vines on the ground.
Nice.
And you guys have completed this
Little
encounter.
eyeball rolls.
All right, I think that's where we have to stop because it's almost midnight.
Almost midnight.
So we'll continue this next week. Good job, guys.
Wonderful.
Did a really, really good job.
to you. That was fun.
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you.
A lot of fun.
Oh, that's fun.
So next week, Thursday, same time, same channel. You got a game going Sunday, right? The Fated
Sunday.
Few are going to meet up
Mhm.
Sunday. Tune in because it's I believe it is the death of Roland.
It is.
Yep.
Who's rolling? Is that
My,
your
my old
character?
character. Yeah.
Oh.
Esther
Yeah.
Greenfield.
The one that has had this like curse or whatever that
Yep.
it's been whittling away at.
Yep. So you'll get to find out what happens to him at the beginning of that episode, probably.
Perfect.
And then we'll be meeting next Thursday.
Yeah.
You okay continuing this?
Yeah, I might need to add a little bit to it because you guys are so close to finishing. So we'll,
Yep.
I'll probably expand it a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
we're super close.
But
Finish this next time, and then week after that.
feel
Rest of
free
the
to
day.
subscribe if you want to watch more. Feel free to go to
Yes.
Extra Life and donate some money, help out the kids.
Only if you like kids.
I mean,
them
Alright.
surviving.
Only if you like.
Okay, I was
This
gonna
has
say,
been the
you
Bronze
better clarify
Battalion.
that because one's gonna make you want to donate, the other one.
I don't like kids, but I like them surviving. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
If you have a heart. Just kidding. And then also.
You don't want them to turn into zombies.
Right. And thank you. We had a couple new followers/subscribers, so thank you guys.
That was yours.
Yeah, I guess followers is what I would probably
Both.
say.
Yes.
I mean, you can
Subscribe and
subscribe
follow
if you
us
want
on
to,
Twitch.
but
Yeah, you got a free Twitch Prime and you want to find a place to donate.
cool.
We get a whole 3 cents off it, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks
Oh,
for
hey,
tuning in.
really quick
Yeah.
before we end. XP, if we're doing that.
Yes, let's do some
and,
XP.
crossbow bolts. Can I just recover them all again?
Yes.
Or is
you're,
this a
you're
weird
able to find
situation?
you're able to find them easily.
I
You
might
might
have
have
to
to
digging through the muck.
pick through everything. We'll say it takes you a couple minutes, but you're able to
An
find
eyeball.
everything. XP. So let me get a calculator
Who
because
needs,
it's going to be.
have any of you taken damage?
No.
Okay, just me then.
I'm going to assume that we're
Working
going to
as intended.
Those
Are we
freaking
taking a short?
monsters rolled so bad. They have a +7 to hit,
I
and
know.
they sucked.
Well, I mean, they
I know.
took out 2 zombies.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Good for them.
you guys'
And you
buffs
didn't-
did their job.
Yeah.
I whiffed every freaking shot, every
Yeah.
time. I was like a fool.
Are
So,
we going to be taking a
new
short
lesson:
rest
clerics
for
are
this?
really useful
Yeah.
in combat.
Jeez, no kidding.
No, we're not taking a short rest.
Okay.
Not yet.
Well, that's because everyone plays a cleric as a battle cleric, even if they don't want to. Even if they're like, I want to heal, but they take 2 healing spells and then they go
And then,
all damage stuff.
smite stuff.
And there's so many other good spells: the
Yeah.
shield, the enhanced abilities, all that stuff.
That's
My
actually.
my wife plays her paladin similar to the way you're playing her. She's very pacifist.
That's-
She will roll. She's oh my gosh.
Well, I've always played characters that just beat the snot out of stuff, right? So I was like, I want to
the
play a
exact
character
opposite.
that is like, I'm not gonna harm another living
Yeah.
creature,
Yeah.
that's fun.
but I'm not gonna be one of those people that try
Where's
to
the
force
magic
the rest of the
key?
group to not do that. What?
Where's the
Just-
magic?
you just
Top left.
Top left, you tap on it.
next to your name, the little arrow.
No, wait.
You say-
I don't have it.
It's weird.
They changed
Are
it.
you?
You're on
signed
a
in as
tablet
somebody
view. It
else?
might be in a
You
different
know what?
spot.
Manage
Okay,
levels.
you gotta go and edit your character. You didn't pick XP.
Oh, you picked
Uh,
milestone.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone is going to get 1100 XP
Okay.
for your encounters. I'll say for excellent roleplay, we'll add an additional 100 XP for everyone.
So
You guys
1200 XP.
did 1200 XP. You did so good getting into your characters for one shot. That was pretty awesome. A lot of the other one shots we've done, it's kind of hard to get in
Yeah.
the groove, but this one felt really cohesive,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
All of the pre-chat.
Yeah, that really helped.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cool.
Any
Awesome.
inspiration or?
I will say I will give inspiration to Durgan for being clever in combat.
Clever in
I
combat.
like it.
That's his middle name. Durgan, clever in combat. Still shatter.
That's a
Let's
long.
practice.
That's a long.
That's what our mother used to say.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks. Have a good night.